among the chaotic individuals.
Oh god. Raz and Nimitep are gonna
'Cause
break up.
that's my alignment.
They're gonna have a conflict of interest at some point. If not already.
We'll see how it develops.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, I already had that letter made up to the head priestess about the incident, so
Oh.
that'll be getting sent soon.
How soon?
As soon as I remember what's happening, what we're doing. I
Uh-huh.
remember there was a chariot race.
Yes, you guys just finished your chariot race.
Yeah, we didn't win.
No.
I believe somebody went over the edge of a broken bridge.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was us.
They're fine, by the way.
Yeah.
They're alive and well. There's like a bunch of ice
The
patches
chariot didn't
on
explode
the road.
as soon as one of the wheels left the ground.
Okie dokie. So, yes, the chariot race ends. You guys do not get first, but, Mimifra goes up to the winner and she gives him a big kiss. And you guys see this winner. He's a big black man with like a very bare chest and like muscles as if he was on steroids. Just
Oh,
Okay.
man.
overly
I'll
muscular.
pat Raz on the back and be like, "You can't win them all, lad."
I say back to him, yes, had some bumps along the way.
Just sort of laugh
In
out
reference
loud.
to the
"Ah, we did
race."
it, that.
Yeah.
We did it, that.
And then Mum like looks over at Raz and she like blows him a kiss.
I will still catch the kiss.
She you can see her in the distance. She's excusing herself from the winner and starts making her way towards you guys.
Okay. I will be there to receive her.
When she approaches, she says, "Oh, thank you so much for entertaining me today. It was great, wasn't it?"
I nod back and I tell her that, oh yes, this was quite the fun. Like it's afternoon, right? Relatively
Mhm.
early in the day. This is a fine afternoon that you have put together, my sweet. And while that man certainly did win the chariot race, I'd fight him for your honor at a moment's notice.
Oh, that's super sweet, darling.
I nod, and in the back of Raz's head is, females always like to watch their males fight for them.
Oh. Is that a Knoll thing?
It's definitely an old thing.
She starts to say, "Oh, these alley streetways are so drab. I think I'm gonna go back to my barge."
A splendid idea. Allow me to see you there.
Oh, that would be lovely. And you guys escort her.
And I look to the
back.
others. Yeah.
Wait, what? Looking to me for what?
We're going back to the barge.
Oh, okay, sure.
And
I give you like an awkward thumbs up.
When you guys get back, she says, "Oh, you do plan on staying, don't you?"
I nod my head. Yes, yes, we do. And while we're staying with her, he will ask her that my companions uh, my companions wish to stay in the city, and that is a good thing, so that we can keep having our wonderful visits with each other. But we do need further access into the library. Another 3 days, perhaps, my sweet.
She frowns for a second. She says, "Surely you're not only coming to me to get into that library."
Hold on, I have something witty.
That's exactly what Raz says.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Thinking of witty comment.
What was the name
If the
of it?
library were as fine as you, I would simply go to the library, but you are such the sweeter paramour.
Oh, you really have the right words all of the time. Okay, give me some parchment. And she, like, summons one of her
80% of the
slaves.
time, my words work all the time.
And
We're
one
looking
of
for
And we'll
her,
get her some
the-
parchment.
yeah, one of her
We're looking
slave
for the
workers
dark
come.
depository.
And
Do we need like a different?
And she asks, "What library is it you're looking to get into now?"
I tell her the dark depository.
She's like, oh, it's second thought.
She's like, "That's a weird name for a library. Where in the world is that?"
It's somewhere here in Tefu, apparently.
Okay, well, here's your permission slip. I've never heard of it.
I thank her and I kiss her hand liberally.
She like
We
blushes
just need to go around
and...
showing this letter to like everyone. Let us say, and like no one's gonna know what we're talking about. But eventually somebody will be like, okay, fine. I'm like, really? All right, cool.
All right. I guess we spend as long as we need to there, and then once it seems like she's ready or tired, we'll make our exit gracefully.
Oh, that'll be all the way to the evening. So you guys are planning on just spending your whole day with her?
Sure.
Well,
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Nim is actually doing something.
Okay, so Nim slips away. But for the most part, she excuses herself when
Yes.
the sun starts to set, and she's like, "Ugh, it is time for my milk bath, if you don't mind. I'm going to excuse myself
Of
to my
course.
private chambers."
Milk bath?
It
Of
keeps the
course,
skin
my
supple.
lady. Yeah, you didn't know this was a thing?
No, I didn't. Okay.
Alright, and then she parts ways with you guys. And now you have a letter. And a missing Nimitep.
Sweet.
No, Nimitep probably made it
We'll have
back.
to find
Oh.
Nimitep.
I return once I get my message delivered.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Then I say that we should rest up and then check out this dark depository in the morning. Get our
Do we know
3
where
days
it
in.
is?
I assume the curators will show us like they showed us last time to the Spiral Archive.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let's rest for the evening.
Alright, you guys rest up. Whee! What does our log say here? Chariot race, second place. Got permission to enter library. Okay. Next day. Alright, it's the next day. What do you do?
Alright. Well, let's sally forth to the library. Let's give them the letter.
Yeah, hopefully they're not like, we've never heard of this place.
Hopefully. Maybe they could point us in the right direction as long as we have clearance.
Yeah. It occurs to me also that we could, another thing we could do as well is we could ask about Nebta Kufri, or whatever. The guy that we got the mask from in the first place, because he came from here, right? Like he was... I think he might have even worked in the library, I don't know though. Maybe he was the one that hid all the books. But yeah, that was something I was thinking about. We could... Anyway, yeah. But I think that we'll... Hopefully if we ask one of the attendants with the library giving us permission to go to the Dark Depository, they'll like be able to point us towards it.
Okay. Okay, so we go to the library and hand the note to the library custodians. And we ask them to show us to the Dark Depository.
They say it's not here. They give you directions to the library's entrance, but they're not like the best directions in the world because it seems like the curators have never been there. They only like have been told the directions. So if you ask like details about what does this look like, or you know what does the area look like, they like, I don't know, it's supposed to be over here.
It's alright. Once we get a little bit closer, we can always...
As long as they, like,
around.
point us in the direction.
Can we knowledge geography to get a better idea about the vague?
We'll go through
directions they're
checks when it's necessary.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem.
The curators tell you that they warn you that few scholars tread the library's dark halls, and that the forbidden knowledge held within the Dark Depository has spawned things that have never seen the sun.
The knowledge in the books themselves have spawned dark things? Yikes.
And a diplomacy or... okay, yeah, and if you guys want to leave and gather information to try help finding the location, then you guys can do a diplomacy or a knowledge local check.
I will assure them that dealing with dark things that have never seen the sun is a speciality of mine.
I assist Roz.
A
Which by definition means that I roll higher.
Yeah.
I'm probably best not trying to help. Or maybe not. Maybe, maybe.
I was going to say, Library of Dark Forbidden Knowledge, and you're not interested in trying to find it quicker?
Well, I'm worried I'd say the wrong thing, but somehow I spin it in a way where it's like, I'm not here just looking for getting superpowers.
All right.
I mean,
I'm definitely not trying to become the Dark Overlord.
they probably like
Trust
look
me.
at Wispops asking about it, and like they're like, yeah, this guy deserves, like, he should be in a place called the Dark Depository. They should probably store him there.
Alright. You guys find yourselves in the Wadget's Walk. Roaming around the streets.
Ah, yeah.
Trying to find the spot that they were talking about. With some help from the locals, you guys narrow down, but you're still having a hard time finding the entrance. Nobody really told you what the entrance looks like. So, you guys can roll another diplomacy to see if you find out anything.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was inside the city. I got visions of like some temple buried in the sands, but it's actually hidden.
No, it's
within
like
the
hidden
walls.
in an alley back here. I think.
I think it makes sense that they would keep it in the city because this, like, it was looked over by some order, right? So they're not just gonna put it like somewhere out like random. Like they're gonna keep watch over it.
I'm imagining like one of those little like places where like it's in like a basement somewhere, but you in order to get to it you have to enter it from like a side alley or something like that. It's like not on the main road, and like there's no signs marking where it is. So it's like we're having a really hard time finding it.
Go to the rug maker's shop down this alley and tell him that
Yeah.
you're interested in Kadirian
Kadir'd
throw
incense.
rugs. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Raz. Good thing you rolled that 27, because you needed it. You guys find somebody who's able to help you pinpoint the entrance to the Dark Depository.
Nice.
And let me get our map out. Hold on. Where are we? Shit, I forgot what letter we're at. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Here it is. You find a a manhole on the ground.
Oh, sewers. Why would you put a library in the sewers?
It's their dirty laundry.
Somewhere no one would
Lutek
go to look for
wrinkles her
it.
nose in disgust.
Alright, do you guys go
Not the
down?
worst thing I've smelled.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna like
I'll go down.
I'll be like, are you sure this is the place, to like the guy that pointed us to it? Or that brought us to it or whatever?
Yeah, Raz.
Or did you already
so-
leave?
Yeah, you guys already walked away from that fellow, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Raz is
I was
like,
gonna roll
this is the
sense motive on
spot. He was very confident.
I roll a sense motive on Raz then. Okay, I don't know.
You believe what you want.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Whatever.
Alright, well I guess we're going down into the manhole.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You guys lift the lid up, and it is so dark down there that you don't know how deep it is. But there is a ladder.
It's further than 60 feet down then, got it.
Yes. It's
I will
iron
strike up a
ladder
sun
bolted
rod.
to the wall.
Sunrod lit.
Okay. It doesn't reveal much more than empty space.
Alright, that's it. I cast Deeper Darkness.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm just kidding.
That
do
also only reveals so much distance.
No, Deeper Darkness would just like be
With a
hilarious.
resigned sigh, Nimitep will take the lead and make
Screw
sure
this
that
dark
these
vision.
iron ladder isn't about to fall apart under us.
It's built into the wall at least, so we don't have to worry about like, right? Like it's like the Is
Must
it like
be
the one where the
iron.
rings are actually built into the wall, or is it like so like the individual rungs are
Rings?
separate? Like, does that make
What?
sense? Or is it one where like
There's just a ladder
I don't know.
bolted to the east wall. So
Okay.
that's it. That's
I don't
it's
know.
just a
I was kind of
hole
picturing
and a
like
ladder.
okay, but it's against the wall
Yeah, iron ladder
in any
bolted
case.
to the wall. Mm-hmm.
Probably bolted in multiple places. I'm just saying, like, it's very unlikely that the ladder's gonna fall on us as we're climbing down, considering that it's like actually attached to a big
You can
structure.
Well,
roll
I mean,
knowledge
it could be rusty, right?
engineering
It's been
to
down
try
in
to
the
make
sewers.
an assessment.
I don't have engineering.
Yeah, then you're
And considering its
speculate
depth,
away.
it might go below the water line.
Could.
Sorry, did you say
I'm
we
not a
didn't-
fighter. I don't have knowledge engineering.
But I do descend still.
Whizpop says it's safe.
Yeah, I'd go down.
It's perfectly safe. Okay.
It's a sewer. It was
This
made
is
for
a
this. The manhole was made for this.
450-foot deep shaft. So you find yourself
Oh,
going down this
what?
ladder for quite a long time.
What? 450 feet?
Quite a long
I might have to
Don't
Yeah.
carry
say that.
Whiz Pops down.
That's like
That's a lot
over
of
a football
D6s.
ball field of length.
Yeah.
It is called the Dark Depository.
That's insane. Like the
We're being
sewer?
deposited
Does it
into
smell like a
darkness.
sewer? Like, why would a sewer be that deep underground? That's so far.
I-
This isn't a
Nobody
sewer.
said it was a sewer.
Technically, it's not a
It's so
sewer.
big.
I
You guys
did.
keep
So
calling
I
it
said it was a
doesn't smell like a
sewer.
sewer. Okay, it doesn't smell like a
Yes.
sewer then, right?
No,
Okay.
Secret never said
No.
it was a sewer.
Okay,
That's-
okay.
There's just a
Nemetep jumped to a
manhole.
conclusion.
Alright, we're good. I like this then. I mean, besides my aching joints,
This
but...
is probably below the sewers, if anything.
Oh yeah, this is below the river. This is super deep.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just levitate down. I feel like my bones can't take this.
Yeah, you can do
Is
that.
it worth using a scroll for roleplay?
I don't know. That's your choice.
Alright, we got some
Yeah,
doors
whatever.
here. Nematep,
Save it
let's
for the
do
way
our
back
thing.
up.
Up will be
Just-
up.
whoa.
Yeah, up will be harder.
Yes.
There was a lot of talking, so I didn't actually continue to narrate. You guys start to go down.
Ew. Narrating.
Yeah. When you guys... Okay, I need to pull something out because
That's kind of what I was envisioning it, but
I was,
looking like, but
reading somebody's character sheet,
That's what I was-
and I was like, oh yeah, that's something I'm supposed to do, not you. So let me do that.
like that's what I was thinking when you described the ladder at first. Like it would
Is
look
there
like
a
something like that,
bonus?
but
I don't know. I guess we'll talk about it now that I rolled it, but Nemetep. Hold on. I need to look at your stuff real quick.
Okay. I was going to actively search for traps as well.
Well, you can do that as well.
I put on my spectacle, my monocle.
Okay, so you don't get a bonus for
Actually
that,
kinda
but
funny
you do
'cause-
get a bonus for the trap finding, which is just a +1, right?
we haven't actually met anyone. So it's like, do we
Yeah.
actually need this letter of like giving us access?
Actually, it's +2. Trap findings +2.
I think that's how they even like told us where to look.
I guess that's fair. They might not have told us.
But
where
there
to
might
look
be
otherwise.
guardians down here. Remember how there was like a demon?
Right, that's true. So maybe we'll still want the letter for that.
Alright. Your trap spotter senses didn't go off, but when you reach these bronze double doors, you start to examine them and you think there's a trap.
Okay.
Fine.
Wait. Can you detect...
Yeah.
Yes, you can detect magical traps, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can.
you detect trap.
I noticed some subtle evidence of magical trap.
Actually, I'm not even sure it's subtle. There's a big glyph glowing on the door.
Oh. Okay. Everybody avert their eyes. Actually, everybody might want to go up the ladder a little bit. I'm, yeah, just, just,
Okay.
just in case.
I'll climb up the ladder like 60 feet or something or so.
Okay, so you guys get out of the
Oh,
range of any potential
yeah, I'll stay around
thing.
60 feet away so I can see, maybe 55 or whatever, because I'll only be like right at the edge of my dark vision, so I can still see Nematep.
Okay.
Well, remember, I have a sun rod, so you guys can see me from as far up as you need to.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well maybe I'll go
Rastek
a
is
little further
brave.
then.
He stands here. He stands here just in case Nematep gets in trouble.
Okay, so everybody else gets out of the way?
Okay.
All right,
Well, I do
Nematep.
at least.
I will protect Nematep if something goes wrong.
I don't know what you're gonna do, but here I go.
What if like something comes rushing at you?
Nematep
Ooh.
disables the trap. Now, I was doing some reading on trap finding and stuff like that, and I feel like either people forget about rules or they just don't care about it. But beating a DC by a trap only allows you to bypass it, which means that the trap still exists and is still sprung. However, you need to beat the DC by a certain number for it to be considered disabled and not redone.
Depending on the trap, yeah.
So, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be playing those rules a whole lot more now that I have a better understanding of them.
I'm not sure what situations this would retcon, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I mean,
about
I guess,
glyphs
are you saying
either.
like someone could come and reset it if we don't beat it by
No,
enough?
so what happens is the trap finder goes up to the
Or just a
trap
one
and
time?
disables it. But the disabled doesn't necessarily mean they disabled the trap completely to where the trap doesn't work anymore. It just means that they disabled it enough for you guys to bypass it. However, if they beat the DC
Yeah.
by a certain number, they disable it completely to where it doesn't reset on its own, so to say. I'm not really sure how glyphs work, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is going to be how we're going to operate things, which means that if you don't beat certain DCs enough, the trap might just reset itself again for you, and you might have to redo the
Well,
trap
yeah,
checks
it
and all
just
that
means
stuff.
that it's. I mean, if you, it can be triggered again,
Mm-hmm.
but only through like whatever method it specifies.
Right, exactly.
So I mean, I guess like for whatever reason we need to come back through this way, we just have to have Nematep perform another disable device.
So to say. Yeah, I don't know how glyphs work because this whole thing didn't really talk about glyphs and disabling. It just talks about magic traps, but not glyph specific.
Usually in the description, it'll have a reset, a line for reset,
That's a good
if
point.
it does.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't reset then. Okay, so yeah, the glyph goes away.
I scratched the proper lines to break the sigil.
Yeah, and it'll probably reform in a short amount of time, but it's enough to get us by.
Okay, there you go. You guys got through. Do you open the door?
I climb back down the ladder.
Yep, I'll open the door.
Open the door.
They'll put a glyph
I
on
mean,
it, but they
in
won't
a
put a lock on
way,
it.
having the glyph like permanently disabled might not be in our interest because that means that the dark library is now defenseless. But anyway,
I have a
just a
feeling
random
that it
thought.
can defend itself. I think this is more of a protection for everybody outside the Dark Depository. Like this
We better
glyph
not
is
find.
like it's glyph. The glyph is like you don't want anything that's in here. I'm keeping you out for your own good.
No, I'm kind of half expecting to find your snaky girlfriend in here.
That'd be cool. I'd totally be down with like her
Nematep
being my
thinks the
girlfriend,
worst
my
of her.
actual girlfriend.
Jeez.
Dude, having a Medusa as a girlfriend would be pretty rad.
Mm,
Yeah, but you always gotta do what she says, or else, she
don't
might turn
piss
you to
her
stone.
off.
I guess
She
it's the
keeps
same
a
with all
drawer of
girls,
stone
though, so.
salve, just in case she
Yeah.
fucks you over all the time. She's like, sex was just
You
too
just have
good. I
to.
couldn't help. My gaze just happened during intercourse.
That's messed
Dude.
up.
Whoops.
Is that how that works? Good
That's
to
how
know.
that works. Okay, so you
I get
guys.
stoned with
I just
my
wanted you
Medusa
to
girlfriend
stay
all the
hard.
time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, three
This
short
stream is rated M for
corridors.
mature.
Slope
I was just thinking the same
down.
thing. We need a rating on this.
We do. It's teen. Three short corridors slope down from the center of this cruciform chamber, each ending at a wall with a large carved stone face, one frightened, one sad, one angry. Tablets, statues, icons, and carvings cram the corridors. A fourth hallway leads west to a set of bronze double doors, which is what you're coming out of. On top of all of this, the corridors angle downward at a 45-degree angle, and their smoothly polished floors are slippery, and you guys must constantly roll acrobatics checks to move at half speed down these corridors. Or fall prone and slide.
So we gotta choose a path or something here.
But they only go down 30 feet and then end in those weird faces.
And then there's a pile of skeletons in the center of this crossroads. Not skeletons, but a pile of bones. Yes.
In the center of the
That will
crossroads?
A
turn
heap of
into skeletons.
skeletons. Oh, wait, okay. A heap of skeletons topped with a crocodile skull sits in the intersection of these corridors.
Weird.
Oh, they've been arranged.
I think so. So wait, you said that the floor is slippery everywhere in here too?
Yeah, it's just a acrobatics 10 for half speed. Or
Okay,
15
so while we're
for
not in
full
combat,
speed.
we can take 10 on it,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
assuming that assuming you don't have a penalty on it. And I know I don't. So maybe Wizpops does though. Wizpops might actually have to not be able to take 10.
Oh, armor checks will play into that as well, right?
Yeah. I mean, mine's a +2 on it, so like I said, if we're not in combat, I can take 10. Damn, I need to be level 7, then I can just fly around instead.
Does the arrangement of these bones have any sort of significance?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely not religious.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge religion. It's not religious?
Wiz
Okay.
Pops?
Well, Nimitep doesn't
Is
think
this-
it's religious.
Oh, yeah.
Does this mean
Alright,
anything?
I'm
to you?
gonna see if I think it is.
Layla doesn't think it's religious either.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
And Wiz Pops doesn't.
Oh man. Okay. It's just decorative. Scare intruders away. Then my next question is, of the three faces, is there one that, I mean, are those significant? Does this mean anything to you? A riddle or a puzzle of some description? And my last question, lots of questions.
Well, who are you asking
The
exactly?
bones.
Because I ain't gonna answer that last question you just asked.
Well, the last one I'm asking to
He's asking
Wizpop
the party.
specifically.
Okay.
Okay.
But this one is to the game master. Do the bones look like they have been smashed or chopped or burned, or is there any
No.
evidence of how they may have died? Okay, that's fine.
No evidence that you can tell of.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's some kind
Does
of
Raztak have his
riddle
thinking carpet?
or
Good
puzzle.
question.
You
Could we
may
put it
need
on the
to-
Well, we're going
ground?
to the library.
Put it on the ground and slide down
So,
the
yes.
slopes. Whee!
Well,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
toboggan down like the
Yay,
slopes in
we-
carpet.
Well, I was actually just thinking if you put it on on the ground at a certain spot, maybe it'd let you have like decent footing on that spot at least. But maybe not. Maybe the carpet would just slide around on the ground instead.
But remember, there's stuff piled up against the walls too, so I can just see him careening down the slope on his carpet, smashing everything along his way, and it's all like a big avalanche
yeah.
behind him. He ends up at the bottom and then suddenly buried.
What if we go up and bring like a bag of sand down and just throw it on the ground and give us like something to improve the traction on here?
I feel like the sand would just slide down. Wouldn't do as
25
much
degrees
good.
is a pretty steep angle.
Yeah, it's a steep incline.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if nobody says anything else, I'll just go to the right
Okay.
after I check for traps. Oh, actually, I already made my roll, so.
So you're coming over down here.
Yeah, I warned Whiz Pops though. Coming in here might be dangerous because of the.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's an
stay
old
back
man.
here until we get more information.
This is
I'm
the
worried that if he
southern
tries to go in
wall.
here, he'll fall and break his hip.
Yep.
The carved face down the southern corridor bears a frightened expression. Perfectly round and about 3 feet across, yeah. What materials? I mean, it doesn't say what material it is. I think I might have already read that, but frightened face. It's good.
So what we're looking for, is it amongst the stuff that's just piled along the walls?
The library?
Well, she said there's all sorts of tablets and artifacts and stuff that are all stuffed in the walls in here.
Not so much
I
tablets,
assume
but
that's what we're looking for.
little things. Yeah.
Well, like back with the Spiral
yeah,
Archive,
tablets,
there was
statues,
the
icons,
room. There
and
was like, yeah, there was like a room that was dedicated to all that. So I'm hoping that that's what's here. I don't think the
Yeah, so
information is
wall
just
of
going to be
frightened face.
strewn about.
Oh, it's
Well,
written
as
down.
I go-
Don't remember it.
As I go down here, I will start like browsing through the stuff to see what it is.
Okay. They're things. They're interesting. They don't really have any
Oh.
purpose.
Before I go too much farther, can I get a mage armor, please? It was a new day.
Whiz Pops is still up the top of the incline here, right? It inclines all the way down like this way, right?
Does it, or does it
I guess.
only start
Or is that
at
just-
after the bones?
I think this whole thing's like steep.
The corridors
See, I have to go back and
angle
look at it.
downward at a 45-degree angle, and their smoothly polished floors are slippery. That's all I know. Characters are considered
I guess it's
flat-footed when traversing these corridors. The car.
I mean, I'll just
come
stay
back.
here.
I think the whole thing's at a. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all at a slope, like a 45-degree, the same 45-degree angle slope.
Right, and then maybe it's like
it's the
tilted
foundation
down, like
is tilted or something, you know.
right. Maybe this like it all goes down to this. Maybe I mean I don't know. I'm having a hard time trying to picture this, but that kind of makes sense to me. Like maybe. Because that's what's keeping these bones are just sitting here, like they're not rolling away. So maybe this is like the bottom of it, and everything's tilted
Right.
down to this.
That's
I
probably a
actually
safe.
got the opposite impression that
That
the
it's going
center
up?
part is elevated, and all of these corridors are sloping down away from the center
Well,
point.
the way
But
they describe
again, I
it
don't
is
know.
you're coming through D1. That's the only way to get in here is through D1, and they're describing it as if you're coming in, and they're saying the corridors angle downward. So I think what Pluto's talking about is right.
Okay.
I think he's at the lowest point downward.
Okay.
And I think that's what we're going to go with. Anyways, these carvings and tablets that you're looking at, they're greatly aged and so badly worn that they seem unreadable or useless.
Okay. Who's Pops? Mage armor, please.
Oh.
I greatly appreciate
Party.
your magic, your arcane ability.
Target. I know how to
So
do
I'm gonna look
this.
at the north one up here.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know what to
The
do here. I don't
northern
really want to get
corridor
closer.
ends at a carved stone face twisted in an expression of revulsion.
Okay. And that's all I see there. I don't see like any levers or any. Just a statue, and then there's more tablets and such set against the wall, probably. But okay, weird. I'll,
There's
Nothing by them, huh?
slowly make my way back down
Yeah, there's gotta be a secret door here
very
somewhere.
carefully.
My secret door senses are tingling.
Or there's something you gotta do with the statues.
Examines the frightened carved face. And you discover that the face is a secret door that pivots on a central axis. However,
Okay, found something. Ooh.
you have the tingling sensation that there's a trap.
My whiskers
Oh
tingle.
no.
Okay, I suspect that they're all probably trapped. But if you guys want to stay around the corner, I'll see what I can do.
And then, what's this one over here again? What face does it have?
Oh. Sadness.
Okay.
Here I go.
Go for it. I've got your back. I will rush to your aid if you need it.
Yeah, if it's magic, that could be bad.
You start tinkering and you can't discern whether or not you disabled this trap or not.
If I fail by 5 or more, I trigger it.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
So you probably didn't. You probably just failed, maybe, but didn't fail by 5.
Oh, let me just, for sake of completeness, I'll check the other side. Maybe one of these is not trapped, like it's a puzzle of some description. So why risk it if there's a easier way?
Sure. It's a pretty good one.
Okay, you examine the face here, and you detect. Go ahead and roll me a second perception check. You detect a secret door. By sliding the face to the right, it reveals a doorway. But with that perception, you notice that if you slide it to the left, it also reveals a different doorway.
Okay.
No traps.
So there's 2 doorways here. The bottom one pivots in the center. I might as well check this one.
All right. Nimitep.
I'll make 2.
Okay. This is an expression of sadness, and hold on one second.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this map is typical north, south, east, west. So on the southern wall here, not where the face is, you detect a secret door.
And does it appear to be trapped as well?
But you also notice that the face pivots.
Okay.
The face on the wall also pivots, but there's no secret door behind it. But you do find a door over here, and you don't think it's trapped.
Okay.
Oh right, when you pivot.
Then,
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I think I was supposed to do something. Your trap
is this where the
senses
bones
are
stand up?
tingling. No.
Okay.
When you pivot the face, it reveals another face on the other side with the expression of surprise.
Surprise!
Yeah, but you think it's a trap. I already told you the information, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna disable this. So you think there's a trap on that. I guess you're rolling, right? To disable the
Okay.
trap. Or I'm gonna trigger the trap because you... Yeah. Okay. You disable the trap so it doesn't go off. Okay, and then to the secret door, do you look to open it?
Yep. So, yeah, we found a secret door over here that seems to be okay. Unlike all the other weirdness.
Yeah, you disabled the trap.
So we'll open it up and see what we can see.
Okay. This opens up into a cramped, closet-like chamber filled with refuse. Do you want to dig through the trash?
Whiz Pops, is there anything magical in here?
Whiz Pops
in
is
there?
like
you want me to
a billion miles away. I can check.
Okay,
for you.
Layla, sure. I
cast
apologize. I just default to Whiz
still
Pops
trying
in
to
such
go down
matters,
the
but
slope.
I don't mean to slight you.
He's
I
like,
mean, I
No,
can
he's like
try.
actively not
Just
trying
be ready
to.
to
He's like,
catch me. If you're ready to catch me if I fall, then I'll come down.
I detect magic in there. Do I detect any magic?
You do.
You'll take the express route.
I
Okay.
do detect some in here, and then I try to focus in on where it's at.
It's among all the trash. You can't see the item, but it's in there. So you
Well, I keep concentrating.
Okay.
I keep concentrating as I kind of start digging through it a little bit.
Okay. So you want to know the school?
Nah, it doesn't matter to me. I don't think I have
Okay.
good enough knowledge arcana to do that, but
All right.
I just want to know where it's at.
You find it. It looks like a headband.
Actually, I don't even have knowledge arcana. Ooh, fancy. So I pull it out. That's the only thing I detected that was magic in there.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do a spellcraft on it.
Okay, 1 second here. I don't actually have its DC, so it's gonna go find. Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. Layla, you identify this as a headband of vast intelligence +4.
Ooh,
Oh
+4.
my god.
This is very.
Wait, are you int based? Are you charisma
No,
based?
I'm charisma based, so I'll probably give it to you, honestly.
Guys.
What are the 2 skills associated with that?
I don't know.
It probably
Whatever.
doesn't say. Have to roll them randomly or something.
I could have 27 intelligence. Oh my god, I'm
Wait,
so
you have
smart!
That's
you have a
too much
+2
intelligence
on,
for
right?
one man.
Yeah, we can't
Wait,
give it
what?
to him. We can't give it to him.
I don't think I have a
it's too...
+2.
I thought you already had a
wait,
+2.
wait,
but...
I have that, what is that thing I have? Dead Man's Headband?
The hell's a dead man's headband?
Oh, that's just a +2 to intimidate. It attaches to, a headpiece, I think. Wait. It can attach on the outside of a hat or other head slot item, or can be worn as a headband. +2 on Intimidate. Increase DC of fear effects by 1. Headgear cannot be blown or removed by wind, water, or environmental effects. +5 circumstance against steel or sunder against headgear. So this will just like attach to it. Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
The mummy mask gives you something similar. It gives you like a similar bonus as well. But yeah, it's probably fine for you to have it. The mummy mask. Nobody's wearing it, but I mean.
Oh, well, you guys won't let me wear it.
I think the mask
only gave you
+2. This is actually better.
It scales, so maybe it only gives +2 right now, but eventually it gives you +4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to wear the mummy mask, I'll put it on and see what happens.
Nah, it's
fine. I think
fine.
it's a great idea.
Here you go. Here's a headband of +4 int. We don't know what skills it's tied to yet.
Thanks, +4 int.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really big item for right now.
Yeah, it is.
I hope it's not cursed. Here you go, Pops.
I'll detect magic and see if it seems normal to me.
Yeah, he could do his own spellcraft check on it as well, so.
I just want to double check. Not that I don't trust Layla, I'm very careful with these things.
Okay.
Not with the mask, but with...
You try to steal it from me?
He's trying to steal it.
I'm like, I'm trying to just give it to you.
You're not even sure.
You're
not even sure what its magical properties are because you didn't even meet the.
Okay, I put it on.
Okay. All right, you have your headband on.
And then how does the skill thing work?
Let's not worry about that.
It gives you.
What would you guys like to do now?
Well, we need to check one of these doors.
I'm actually going to go into the room just to see if there's another secret door on the other side by any chance.
Okay.
And maybe if there's any, shiny things underneath here.
Yeah. No, you don't think there's anything in this room.
Okay. Slidey left and right door or central pivot door? The slidey right and left, I don't recall there being a trap on that one. It's just a matter of...
Yeah, it's just 2 doors.
Coin tossed. This was what, the angry face? No, the disgusted face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imhotep shrugs. Does anybody have a preferred direction?
Left. I
Nope.
like to go left.
Okay, I've heard exactly one suggestion, so I'll take it. After I stop spinning and change. There we go.
The Wizpops might have to venture down into this corridor if we find somewhere further.
I open the left-hand door.
Okay.
Ooh.
A vast collection of scrolls, clay tablets, and stone carvings litter this chamber, the records neatly stored on shelves and haphazardly scattered across the floor. The ceiling is about 20
This
feet
looks
high
like-
in this chamber.
That looks promising.
Okay. Carefully enter, looking for any guardians that might be oozing from the books.
Yeah, if you want to roll perception.
I do.
Okay.
Eh.
You start checking around the room, and you notice that there be some secret doors.
Okay. I get the impression that this is going to be a running theme. So let's check to see what we've got here to begin with, I guess.
Alright. I hate to do this to you guys, but as you guys are exploring the contents of the books within this room, you're starting to come to the conclusion that none of this is making sense to you. Perhaps you should look somewhere else.
Okay, so we gotta keep going. These aren't the books we're looking for.
It seems like they might be helpful, but you just don't have enough knowledge to make these make sense. So maybe if you look somewhere else, you might find knowledge to make this make more sense.
Okay.
Alright,
So
I'm gonna
we
try
spend
and
some
come down
time.
to join you guys.
We don't find the scrolls of inquiry in there.
No.
Okay, I fall.
No, Wizpops!
You can't even take a 10.
He's
And I
fine.
just stay on the ground and
No,
slide down.
you don't have any penalty
Is he-
to it. You can take 10.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, you
actually, as
can.
long as
We're
we're
not
not,
in
as long as we're
combat,
not in
yeah.
combat, yeah, as long as we're not in
Alright.
combat, you can move.
I
Wow.
envision
carefully.
him
Come
sliding
down,
down
you
and bowling
guys.
into the pile of bones, sending them flying.
That
Bowling
probably
pins.
Yeah.
would be.
I
not
think
ideal.
everybody in the party has at least a 0 on acrobatics. I don't think there's anybody with negative.
I show off.
Okay.
I mean, I have a -2.
Oh well, then you
Okay,
can't
so
take
he
10.
will need some assistance.
You actually would have to need to roll, or we'd have to assist you.
Yeah, somebody assists him and it's all good though.
So actually, Wizpops is able to move around your fight. It's actually Narrow that basically can't do it.
Alright, what's the
He's
plan?
like constantly falling over. I mean, I guess
I'm
that's the
checking to
thing
see if
too.
the
Is
dog-
even if you fall over out of combat, there's no no problem with that.
I checked the heck out of that door.
You do.
There's
let's see.
2 of them, right? There's one over here too.
Yes.
You don't think this is trapped?
Okay. I just suspect this might lead into the other room, so I just, sake of completeness, I'll open it up.
Okay. The walls of this cramped chamber are riddled with shelves, cabinets, and cupboards wreathed with cobwebs. More than a dozen sarcophagi stand against the walls, all with disturbingly blank carved faces.
So faceless. Ooh.
Okay.
I love these kinds of rooms.
Does this mean anything
You can keep
to
those
anyone?
kinds of rooms.
Religious significance? Arcane significance? Any significance? Local? Historical? Can I roll on a skill?
Huh? You can roll what you want. I ain't gonna clue you into anything.
There's all my knowledges. Anybody else?
Let's see here. You're not getting. You're not coming to any conclusion.
Sorry, I have to step away just for a moment.
Okay.
But there
I
are
don't have
hieroglyphs
religion or history.
inscribed on the sarcophagi.
We could read those, I think.
I don't know.
Right? Because we know ancient Assyrian.
Well, you're not in the room, so I don't know. Not from where you are. So I don't know what you guys do.
Did Nematep say if there was any traps that she saw
No,
near the entrance?
she didn't see any traps. He had to step away.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What else can we do while our our door person is away? Nematep found another one over here. Another door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I can check this one for traps.
Okay. You don't think there are traps?
Okay. I guess I'll let her know when she comes back.
So there's nothing you guys can do without Nematep?
I want to go into the room with all the statues
Oh no, it's a disaster.
Sarcophagi.
to read the things. The sarcophagi, yeah.
Okay.
So if there's no traps apparent, then I'm gonna step in
Okay.
and look at the hieroglyphs.
You do so. Do you read Ancient Osirian?
Yes, I do have it.
Okay. So the hieroglyphs inscribed on each sarcophagus names the lost curators and within their crimes. So basically, what you're seeing here is a bunch of curators who apparently committed a crime.
Okay.
And you can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Sure.
And you find
That's a pretty good one.
You locate one of the sarcophagus, whose occupant, his name is Kneti.
Okay.
And is listed to have researched too deeply into the life of the Sky Pharaoh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, that's interesting information. You know, I wonder if we could speak with dead with this person.
With that perception, though, you also notice a secret door.
Yay! Found a secret door, everybody. Nimatep, come and check the door with me.
So I'm actually kind of guessing that this guy's research is probably in here somewhere. We could use his name to track down his research.
Maybe.
You don't think there are traps?
So were all of these guys people who died in search of knowledge? Is that the theme?
It seems like curators who have committed crimes, so there's various things, but it's some sort of crime towards the library or searching for things they shouldn't have, you know.
So they're being punished by being buried down here. Got it.
I guess that kind of makes sense, because down it's like hidden away.
Yeah, no one will remember them. Unless you come down here.
Do you open this secret door, or?
Oh, yes, I do. Sorry,
Okay.
I thought I was waiting for you.
You find a really small tunnel. A medium creature could go through it, but they would have to crawl and squeeze. You don't know if there's a doorway at that wall there or not. So it just kind of ends right there.
This looks suspicious. Without going into the tunnel, I'll just take a quick look to see if there's anything that I can see trap-wise.
Okay. You don't think there's any traps, but while you're looking down the tunnel, you're pretty sure that this is a secret door at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not comfortable going down there if we don't have to. So let's look at the other side.
Okay. You open the door?
Yep.
This is the same thing. It's a tunnel. Small. So medium creatures would have to crawl and squeeze. And it just kind of ends.
Okay.
You think Don John's annoying? Have you met this guy? This architect?
This architect.
He likes
He does kind of remind me of Don John. Have we considered that maybe this actually is secretly a Don John dungeon that got reskinned?
I should
Maybe.
ask them. Lol.
They would never admit it.
True, they wouldn't.
And a perception roll before I actually go there.
Are you rolling a perception?
I am.
Okay.
I see it all.
You think there is a secret door on the other end. You see the cracks in the structure. Smooth and intentionally there.
Okay, let's see what's on the other side.
So you crawl in?
Yes.
Okay.
Be careful, Nimatep.
They'll open the door.
You're gonna open it? You struggle at doing so. It feels like something on the other side is pushing against the door. Not like barred shut. You think that if you push hard enough, you could like push whatever it is that's pushing against it, but you're just not sure what it is that's pushing against it. So.
Okay, well, I'll crawl back out. I say that there's something blocking the door. It might need a little more strength to open this one. More strength and finesse.
I can do it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna crawl in. And I'm gonna give it a good push.
Okay.
Do you want me to strength?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Raz, that's
I
just
gotta
enough.
give it a little more.
You start like
yeah.
pushing it, and you start to realize what's on the other side is kind of delicate. So you don't push with your full strength. You start pushing slowly.
Yay.
And you're just pushing whatever it is off to the side. You can hear it like rubbing against the floor as it's opening.
Maybe it's like a clay pot or something.
And you open up into the room. And it's not lit. Do you have dark vision?
I sure do. That's one of the perks that gnolls have.
Okay, so
they are a very low RP race.
Hundreds of scrolls, tablets, tomes, and wax carvings pack this cramped archive. Even the walls, scrambled with thousands of tiny spidery hieroglyphs, seem to be part of the collection stored here.
I'll crawl on through and look around. Just a safety glance.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any threatening or nothing standing out. This hallway here extends for a little while. It extends down.
I call to the others that it's safe.
What was blocking the door?
Yeah, I scrunch my face at the idea of crawling through this narrow corridor, but do it anyway.
Okay, Nimitep, you look on the other side of the door, and there's some tablets that were heaped up against the door.
Okay. Start browsing the tablets and the hieroglyphs.
Okay. So just give me 1 second here. I think we might have made it to the first library. No. Alright, you're scrolling through these tablets, and though they do look like they're going to be very useful information, it's not quite what you're looking for. And you're certain
these are not the scrolls of inquiry.
You're pretty certain that you just don't have enough information to understand what you're looking at in this room.
So you gotta keep looking.
Okay.
We smash everything.
There's a corridor over here, though.
There's like a key somewhere.
It's down here.
An index.
Nonsense. This is just useless. Destroy it all.
It's dark knowledge. Burn it. Oh, wait, they're clay tablets.
Layla likes dark knowledge.
If I don't understand it, no one will.
Well, she would like dark knowledge as opposed to bright knowledge, because she's a shadow person.
Yeah.
That was my
Twilight
point.
knowledge.
What's over behind this corner here? I'm gonna peer over.
You can't handle that.
A wall.
Hmm.
Well,
Alright,
nothing to
this
see
warrants
here.
further investigation, Nimatep.
I don't know why you would think that.
Nimatep's got it. Look at that perception at work.
Nimitep, where are you looking at? Okay. Nimitep, with that perception, you think there's a secret door, but you also think there's a trap on this door. A magical trap.
Aha!
Oh. It's the other side of that face I couldn't disarm. Okay, if everybody wants to stand back, I'll see what I can do about this one.
I will stand right here. That is some distance away from you, but where I can still see you.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
look
a
at
good
that.
roll. I'm in my
You
own. I've been rolling
These
really
good
good on
rolls.
these.
better be thankful that you disabled this trap. Because you were about to fight
All in day's
something
work.
you did not want to fight.
Are you sure about that?
I think Raz wants to fight everything.
A CR9?
Yeah, we can handle CR9, but whatever.
Easy.
I just defeated a CR9 encounter.
Maybe you guys can.
Put 'em in
Because
a
you're
pit.
in a choke point of a hallway here. Environment changes your encounters. Okay. Do.
Something's wrong. These exits aren't secret doors.
Okay. Nimitip. You still have the sensation that there is a trap on this doorway here.
Another one.
No, it's
They're
always
gonna
been
double
there.
trap it.
She knew about it.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I don't know why, but he thought the trap was the same as the other trap, but no, they're different traps. However, what we do find is a series of high walls blanketed in hieroglyphs forms a twisting maze of narrow corridors in this chamber. Shelves, recesses, cabinets, and cubby holes crammed with scrolls, stone slates, and wax tablets line the walls.
Is it safe to go there?
Yes. Just don't mess with that other secret door in the north wall.
Okay.
It's still trapped. Is this the
I will
library our
follow.
princess is in?
I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, we're getting close to a level. Come on, let's go disable some more traps so I can smell the level, guys. I want level 7.
You guys start to make your way in. And does anybody even have light on? I kind of assumed you guys did, but this
I
whole
do.
place is dark.
I have a sun rod.
Okay, right, yeah. I think you said that.
Nimita
Yeah.
has the sun rod.
I also have
Okey-dokey.
light, dancing lights.
When you go around this corner here, I don't see that Nero and Whizpops is with you, so I'm going to assume that they're not. Locking token,
Rip.
and everybody
Nero has
roll
dark vision, so he's fine.
initiatives.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
There's no evil creatures in here.
Just misunderstood ones. Oh boy, am I caught flat-footed.
Alright. I don't know, Nero, you weren't up with them earlier, so you are where you are right now. Sorry.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I
It'll
can't have
probably save
everybody
his
else
life, to be
actively
honest.
participating and then like some of you guys not. You know, you all gotta actively participate with the moving your tokens and interacting. Okie dokie. When you guys start to walk into this room and start examining things, you hear a loud howl that echoes through all of the halls, and even Nero and Whizpops hears it. And I need everybody to roll a will save. This is fear-based, also sonic, if that matters at all.
Sanic?
Boy?
Sonic. And I'm just gonna go
Yay,
ahead.
par for the course.
You know, I think you guys revealed the whole map now at this point, so I'm gonna...
Wait, why did my will save not go to chat? What?
It's
not
because
see it?
she's messing with the.
Oh, there we go.
She's
okay,
doing
okay.
things, so yeah, your thing is
Like,
gonna
I
be
thought I
delayed.
rolled okay, but
Okay, so how'd you guys do?
Pretty poorly. Not a single one of us besides Whizpop rolled above a 10.
Oh shit.
I'm awesome out of combat, trap finding and perception and stuff. That's all my ballywick. But as soon as I get in combat, I fall apart.
We'll see what happens.
Let's see. Is panicked the one where you drop what's in your hands?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
the worst one.
Everybody whiz pops drops what's in your hands, and you are panicked for 3 rounds.
Did
I
everyone
think I'm not
but me,
holding
right?
anything.
Well, that's just the sun rod for me, but what am I running from? Or am I just standing there cowering?
I guess
Oh,
we'll find out.
The
Yeah, I'll
scream.
get
You heard,
the
we heard
howl.
a scream.
A bay.
very
To
unsettling.
be specific.
A Michael Bay.
It's actually
Pretty
not
terrifying.
terrible if we're all
This
panicked,
dungeon's
because
gonna
that means we're
explode.
all at least running from the same thing.
This is true.
Because it sucks sometimes, like when the one person doesn't save and like they're stuck with it.
Oh yeah. Alright, so you guys see this muscular canine has a maw full of sharp teeth and an inky black coat that almost seems to drink in the light around it.
Huh.
You think that because your guys' light isn't illuminating super far, you get this like sensation that it's like blending into the shadows, and if it's in shadows it might gain concealment and be hard to hit. Okay, so round 1. Ooh, one of these creatures comes around the corner and attacks Layla with a bite. I think we're just doing bite. Yeah, and you're flat-footed right now too.
Yeah.
So it bites at you, it hits. It does some damage, and then it tries to trip you. And succeeds.
Alright, well, I'm boned then.
Save us, Whizpops.
Since,
You're our only
since
hope.
I'm panicked, I don't think there's really anything I can do about this. I'm just probably gonna get beat up really bad. If not
Well,
killed.
don't you guys run away?
Well, yeah, but I'm tripped,
It's
so
turn
I'm not even gonna be able to.
Yeah, he's tripped now.
Right, so like normally I'd have some stuff I could do to like get myself out of this, but since I'm panicked, I don't think I'll be able to do anything. Like I'm just gonna have to eat a Techmartoon. He's trying to run away, probably.
Alright, this one is going to charge at Raz.
Okay.
I was right. Nero was saved from this disaster by being in the back.
No, he wasn't. He's panicked.
But he's not being beat up by them while being panicked.
True.
And hits Raz. Does some damage, and then tries to trip him. and succeeds. Alright. Raz, you're panicked and prone.
Okay. I get up.
Okay, it bites at you.
Okay.
Misses.
I'm gonna panicked run back out here.
Okay, it doesn't have more attacks.
Good luck, everybody else. If I could save you, I would, but I am not in control of myself.
Alright, Nero, you're panicked, so if you had anything in your hands, you gotta drop it and flee. And off he goes.
Bye!
Okay. So remember that hallway
and
there is squeezing, and you have to crawl, and which also means half
That's fine.
speed.
There we go.
Alright. And then Layla, you're
And yeah, I don't
panicked
really
and
carry anything, so I don't drop anything.
Yeah, I stand up and then provoke, and then I'm gonna run. Actually, I can't go that far because I just stand up, so it's gonna be a lot less than that. Hold up a minute. It's gonna be like.
Alright, it hits you.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, I don't go as far because I had to stand up. I'm probably gonna just eat the next attacks too.
It trips you again.
It can't trip me
Oh,
again.
that's
I'm already
right, it
prone.
can't. Oh, right, because that's happening while you're prone. Okay. So you stand up and you go.
If it waited to do its attack opportunity for after I stood up, it could, but it'd be harder for it to hit.
It's not super smart.
I don't know. It's probably gonna run up and hit me again because unless Whiz Pops can do something about it because
don't worry, I'm Whiz Pops.
Nematep's
Alright,
way
Whiz Pop.
faster, so
You
I'm
heard
gonna
the
be at
howl.
the back of the line.
And all your allies are running towards you.
Is there anywhere I can go where I can identify what these creatures are? Like,
You have to be able to see them.
Yeah, you could go down here.
I mean, I can't go that far though, and cast a spell.
Yeah.
So you guys are all scared. That's weird. I will cast Create Pit.
Where?
Where? I don't know if there's a good place to put it right now.
Like
You're gonna trap Nematep?
Nematep's still out there.
Well, he can jump or climb. He's a nimble little fella.
Alright. It's ballsy.
I hear some howl, right? I see you guys all running. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a pit here. Nematep's the only one who hasn't come back. I know he can get past the pit, and it's not a spiked pit. It's just a normal pit.
Yeah, you know that Nematep can jump over it. I guess that's.
So. I assume he's.
Hopefully that
coming if you
works.
guys are all running.
It's just a regular pit.
Just a regular pit. I don't know what the creatures are, and you guys are too scared to tell me, so I just have to guess that they can't like fly or jump. Oh boy.
Is it just one round per level?
To expand it. It is 1 round plus 1 round per level.
Oh, okay.
So that 7
rounds.
7.
6. So.
All right.
Yeah, 7 total.
This one. It's gonna move in.
Oh dang! One of them beat.
They
all beat Nematep.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for initiative.
Yeah, it's not super good. It bites at Nematep.
That's the Medusa.
Oh, okay.
Still on the combat tracker for some reason.
Yeah, she's still.
We need Medusa here to turn them to stone.
Because she's epic.
Maybe if you were like 100% nicer to her instead of 90% nice to her. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm gonna order food.
Okay. And so it bites you, it wounds you, and then it tries to trip you. And it succeeds, and Nematep's now prone.
It might as well take its AOO as I stand up.
Okay, let me roll that. It hits. Does damage.
Okay. So this is a thing that happened.
Yeah.
I don't have a 10-foot running start, so this will be a DC 30 to get all the way across the pit.
Damn.
Wait, really?
Well, it could be DC 20, and you can catch onto the edge of it.
Yes, as long as I can make at least 20, then I have a chance of catching the edge, yes.
That's fairly doable. You have really good acrobatics. I don't know if the 30 is very likely, but the 20 I think you can get.
The 20 is doable. I'm just quickly checking to see. I have a reroll on something, but I think it's reflex saves.
Is it the black cat?
No, it's just cat folk have a built-in
Yeah, racial
thing.
Yeah, that's
cat's luck.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, the black
Are you
cat's
jumping over the pit?
In front.
yeah, to make the reroll to hit you, and then the catfolk thing is a reflex. Yeah.
cat's luck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's reflex save. Okay, that's not going to help me then.
But if you want to catch
maybe.
the edge, it
Depends.
is a reflex save.
Okay, here's my roll. Hey! I didn't
Okay,
quite make it all the way.
At least you got to the edge, though.
And then I completely forget how what is it to grab? Is that a reflex save?
Yeah, you reflex.
That's a reflex.
Mhm.
So you can use your cat's luck right here. And
Yeah,
roll
I'm
twice
going
to
to
get
use
the better.
it on this one just to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, I think this one's a call it and roll twice.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
Alright,
it.
cool.
you make it. You grab the edge. Since you have a climb speed, you probably just pull yourself up easily.
It is a 30-foot deep pit, by the way.
So it's actually if you fail it by 4 or less, you get to make the reflex save. So I just barely made it far enough to even be able to attempt that reflex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. It was actually way harder than I expected.
But you did it.
Yeah, yes, he's because didn't have a running start.
But we're
Because I
safe
didn't have a
though,
running
right?
start, yeah.
Probably, unless these things can jump or fly. For
Yeah, I
a
don't
few
know.
rounds at least.
We just need us to. We just need to be able to have our panic wear off.
It's okay. I'll kill them all before you guys are even done panicking.
Let's see.
Alright, so new character in place of Wispop soon, then.
No. I got this. Wispop is probably the strongest character I've ever played at this point in the game. For a 6th level character. He's so strong.
What's the DC of jumping that pit with a?
15 to get all the way across.
Okay.
If you have a running start, right?
If you have a running start, yeah.
Nimitep, you're technically still in the pit, just hanging on the edge. Is that?
That's right.
Okay.
Wait, it's only a DC 15 to jump if it's running?
Yeah. It cuts it down by half,
Wait, is it
which
gonna
is significant.
move and... Can you turn while you're running?
Not super sharp.
It just needs a 10-foot.
It's not running, it's just moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it a running start. It means you need to have
That's just a
like some
moving
area
start.
to kind of move. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Can't just be
see.
adjacent to it
Damn.
and jump. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It just means you
Well,
need to
at
have
least
some
it's
space
gonna
to
have
get some movement going.
Okay.
It should be able to attack afterwards, at least.
So this dog-like
makes it.
creature jumps over
With
the
its
pit.
40-foot move speed.
It might depends how much movement it has. I don't know if that was a double move for it or not.
And it still has movement left. But it stops here and bites at Layla.
Okay.
So
Well, I
it
mean,
has
if it's
a
ended its
40-foot
turn
move
right there,
speed.
it might fall. It might still fall back into the pit then.
Maybe. It's not smart. So.
That's. Oh, right, because the pit's. That could mess
Mhm.
me up next turn, too. I should have saved my reflex save. This is all sorts of bad.
Okay, it hits Layla.
That was at
Does-
Nematep, actually, apparently.
Wait, am I rolling from the wrong character sheet? Oh, I
Yep.
am. Okay.
No, you used the right creature. It's just targeting wrong.
20. No, I should be on 3. 3 is the one.
Yeah.
I rolled with number 1. So
Oh,
that
okay.
return 13 health from you to you, Nimitep. I'm gonna put that on Layla because 24 hits Layla. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I might actually like go down here. I don't have very much health.
Yeah.
Fantasy Grounds really doesn't like
It
me.
does not trip you.
Well, that's
You got
good
a
at
nat
least.
1 to trip.
It ended its turn there. It needs to make a reflex save.
Yeah.
It gets a bonus.
Yep, you
It's
get
not
the
the same, or like,
+2, and it's
yeah.
a DC.
Or you could just make the DC higher.
What's the bonus?
Or lower, rather. It's a
2
+2.
bonus. I don't know
Okay.
what the DC is. I'm trying to figure that out.
It's the same as your normal crate pit DC.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, 20.
20. Okay, it starts to slide down, topples past Nimitep.
And it
Nimitep
takes
clings
3
onto
6
the
of
wall,
damage,
I guess.
fall damage.
Lets it fall past.
Yeah, it
her.
like goes like over past her.
Yeah.
And it's...
Bloop.
Well, that's good at least.
Alright, this one comes around. It does not have its running jump. It's not intelligent enough to do that. It tries to make the jump.
No, it's gonna fall in. it's screwed probably. Maybe not. Maybe it has really bad acrobatics.
What was the DC for the not running?
It's 30.
30. Okay, it
Yeah,
falls
30
into...
to get all the way over there.
What's your
Yeah,
fall
although it
damage
does
for
get
this pit?
bonuses. It's 3d6.
Okay, let me
It's
see.
I'm
30
doing
foot
it.
deep pit.
Can you do
Got
that
it
also on
all
number 3?
handled.
Yeah, you already
I
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
He's ahead of
Alright.
you on that one.
Raz,
Yeah,
you're still
I got
panicked.
I'm trying, man.
And those
Yeah, I
those
think you got
wolves
it.
Can I
are...
put a spiked
They're
pit at the
coming.
bottom of my normal pit?
No, they're in a pit. They're coming.
don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
I'm gonna keep going.
Alright.
I
Yeah, but you
will
guys are
double
panicked, you
move
have to.
over here. Yeah. That's why I'm like, alright, cool, I know what I'm doing.
Yep. I know what I'm doing. I'm
Alright,
doing
Nero.
Woods Pops things.
Nero will flee as well. And Layla, you're fleeing.
Yeah, I just run.
Okay,
Ah,
so
I'm
while they
scared.
flee, Whiz pops.
You can run 60, yeah. I will delay until after Nimitep.
Okay. Let me change your initiative to 4.
So I see Nimitep coming. I'm like, okay, Nimitep, run by, and then I'll try and stop him.
You might have just... Well, I don't know how good they climb. If they have like good climb speeds or something, they might be able to just climb up the
I mean,
pit.
it's a 30-foot climb, so hopefully they can't do that in too fast.
Right, hopefully it takes them a couple rounds.
Alright, this
I
dog
mean, okay, it's
falls
gonna
in
wear off
as
soon.
well. It tries to jump it,
Yeah.
and it fails.
Just DM going easy on me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
no.
You might not be able... You might actually just not be able to make a pit inside.
Oh
of
my
that
god,
pit
I'm a
that's
devil.
Extra dimensional. Oh my god, double...
I'm
triple six.
I'm evil. Wow.
Alright. Nimitep. There's a bunch of dogs in the pit that you're in, and you're
You're
scared.
like hanging on the ledge.
And you're really
Like
scared
some
of them.
movie stuff, man.
What's the climb DC?
Didn't you take in climb?
25.
Don't you have climb speed, or you dropped that?
But you
No,
have a climb
that.
speed.
You don't need to make checks.
I have a climb speed, but that just gives me big bonuses.
Climb DC is
And
20.
No,
25.
climb speed is like a swim speed. You don't... Well, no. I guess you still do need to make checks. No, you don't. No, you don't have to make checks.
Yeah, I'm not considered flat-footed. I have a faster speed when I climb, and I get a big bonus to climb, but it's not automatic.
You're not putting points in it?
I mean, except for
always
when
thought
it
it was
is, because the
automatic,
DC is
but-
low enough. But yeah, I think
Right.
you're actually correct.
Yeah, but it is a 25 DC climb.
Okay. So I have
Hopefully
been
your
putting
bonus
points
is really
into
high.
it, but DC 25
Yeah.
is still
Well,
a
you can
pretty
lower the
significant.
DC by using the 2 corners of the pit to climb. Not the 2 corners, but the 2 walls that make a corner.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've seen you do. I've never read the climbing rules, but okay.
Yeah. There's all kinds of ways to reduce the.
But I made it up anyway.
Okay. You
And
make it.
Okay,
because
good.
I'm panicked, I also get penalty to this.
Oops,
Wow.
I didn't mean to skip.
That was a lot
twice,
harder for you than
but-
I thought. I thought you were just like, oh, I have a climb speed. I'll just, acrobatics, jump
Well-
over, and I'll be dandy.
Normally,
it'd be that hard
normally
for you.
you don't have to make climb checks when you have a climb speed because the bonus it gives you is enough to like make it an auto success for like climbing like
yeah, most things.
a tree or something like that. But the thing is the pit has particularly like really smooth walls, so that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
It's sort of like even if you have a swim speed, you still end up actually having to make swim checks if you're in like really really rough water, for example. But like most of the time you don't have to. Like swim gives you like having a swim speed gives you like +8 or something to.
That's
Oh,
fine.
look, Ujebit.
Get a good look at these
Ujebit's
things
on
to
the
identify
thing.
them.
She's here. She'll come and save us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret, do I have a chance to
Keep
look
hope
at it and
alive.
identify the creature, or are you gonna say I can't because they're in the pit now?
A planar check.
Knowledge planes. You got this. I believe in you. That's pretty good.
These are shadow mastiffs.
Not a one.
They're evil outsiders, and they have dark vision, good perception. They blend into shadows, so if they're in the darkness, they have 50% concealment, and their bay, that howl you heard, can frighten people, but people aren't usually frightened for too long after the bay, and a lot of the times people won't be afraid of the bay for a second time, at least from that one particular creature who did it. You know that they do have powerful attacks. I have not been powerful attacking, because I don't want to out and out kill you guys. You know what I'm saying? They do
whatever.
understand common languages, but they cannot speak.
To be fair, if they had power attacked, I think some of the attacks that actually hit us might have missed, or like the trips would have missed. So
I don't know.
it's
I was
debatable
rolling
whether
pretty
power attack
high.
would have actually
and
been
you guys
good.
were flat-footed during that whole first round.
Oh, for the first round, definitely.
Yeah. So if I was power attacking that,
Okay,
like,
but
your
they're
health
not
would've
undead,
been...
is what I'm getting out of this.
No, they're not undead.
Okay. Then I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast Create Pit a second time.
Why?
Because I really don't want them to get to me, that's why.
So you're gonna make one like next to the other pit.
So I'll put one right there. So if they climb up, they don't have room to run, and they have to do another jump over that
Oh
pit.
my god.
Or
Yeah,
fall in.
that's pretty good.
That's the plan. And
Yeah.
then
And then hopefully by the time they
I'll,
get to us, everyone else will be
spike
back
this up
and not
here.
panicked anymore.
And as a move action, I'll take out something. What might I want? I'll take out a scroll, perhaps. No, want. I don't know what to do with my move action. I'll do nothing with my move action. I'll
Dance,
You'll shake your
I'll
fist.
old man.
shake my staff at them and be like, "You bad dogs, you stay in your hole."
Perfect.
Alright, number 3.
You can fireball them now, right?
Yeah, that was the other plan, but I figured if I don't kill them, I might be in trouble, so I wanted another layer of protection. But fireball will do like 66. It
It's
could,
climb
it would
strength
be a
or
lot, but they could
dex?
save.
It's strength, isn't it?
It's a strength skill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I thought about doing a spiked pit, but the spiked pit's actually easier to climb because it has spikes. So I'm like, I'd rather just delay than necessarily kill them.
Right, and also that was more dangerous for Nematep.
Well, I meant on the second one here.
Oh yeah.
But
Alright,
yeah,
this
also
one
it was more
fails
dangerous
to
for Nematep,
climb
which is why I
up.
didn't do it on the first one. So yeah, DC 25,
And the
and
next
that's
one.
about it.
Okay, yeah, you
I told you I'll
actually
take them all out myself,
Also
man.
fails to
Nematep
climb
could
up.
actually have actually taken 10 and so yeah, Nematep actually didn't need to make a climb check for
We
that
could have
wall.
taken 10, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't set
'Cause,
my
yeah, even while you're in
durations
a-
correctly, but technically you're
Well, you can't
still
take 10 in
frightened
combat,
this
right?
round.
I think this is the last
Huh?
round
Yeah,
because
this
I've
is
been
the last
running
one.
for 2 rounds before.
Yeah.
So, should I go into like this little thing, or do I feel like I'm safe in this corner?
You feel safe in that corner.
Okay, I'm going to the corner then.
Nero.
God, when things start flying, this isn't gonna work.
Am I still bloody running, or can I turn around now?
Well, okay.
Need web.
So how fear works, in case you got punished by bad game masters, some game masters make you just run indefinitely, and that's not how it works. You run until you are no longer threatened by the creature. So you run to safety. If you feel safe from the creature you're running from, then you can stop and hide if you want to.
So wait.
So you're probably in a spot where you feel like you don't see them anymore. You're around several corners. You probably feel like you don't have to run any further. So maybe you just cower in a corner somewhere for the remaining round.
Where I started was basically like that because I was around the corner to begin with.
You're kind of in earshot of them still, though. Like,
Yeah, you still...
I was where Nematep
I don't know. I
is
mean,
now.
yeah, it's there's a little bit of subjectivity to it.
Yeah.
Nematep's going to continue running.
Layla?
At least around the next corner here. I'm going to move I'm going to keep going, actually. I'm just going to move through the little thing here. I'm very spooked.
Oops.
I double
sorry.
move, crawling through the corridor here.
Alright, this one...
Maybe I move a little bit further, but...
It's gonna try to climb out. Ooh, it's getting close, but didn't succeed. Alright, Nimitep, you're still
Don't worry, there's another one.
I guess I can cower in this corner, you said, or do I have to run all the way through?
If you feel safe there. You don't hear them on your coattails. They're like, you might hear them still in the pit. You know the pit exists because you climbed out of it, and you know they're all at the bottom of the pit, so.
You know, to get to you, they're gonna have to go through whiz pops.
I don't know if that's reassurance or not.
Okay, I can make it there.
Alright, so Nimitep crawls through the tunnel. Whiz pops.
Yippers.
I cast Fireball.
Okay.
And I
Just above the pit.
explode a giant ball of fire on that pit, and it just engulfs them in flames.
Alrighty.
Oh, 2 failed. That's pretty good.
2 failed, yeah.
1 succeeded, yeah. 66.
Oh, it's doing half damage on its own now. When did this update happen?
That was nice.
I'm in love. Okay.
This is that was like I didn't check to see that, you know, usually it untargets the one that takes half.
Right.
I didn't look, I just rolled because it always just does it. And then you actually like apply half manually or whatever, and it did it.
It did it right.
It did it on its own.
Yeah, yeah. That's so neato.
Neato.
That is like, yeah, super good feature.
All right. It
10
looks
out of
like
10
there are a lot of
fantasy grounds.
pretty damaged, but they're still up. Because you can hear them
I
whining
still
and
hear
yelping,
them whimpering,
burning.
and their fur's on fire if they have fur.
Yeah. Well, they don't really have fur.
I don't think they like me. I don't think they like me.
Inky black coat. Inky black coat. I don't know what that would look like, honestly. Okay. Well.
Oops, I just rolled something. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I was trying to look at my DC,
So this fellow.
and I made them check.
He's
Yeah,
not
fortunately, I don't think it
succeeding at
mattered. It
getting
didn't
out of
apply
this pit.
anything.
Yep.
Alright, well, a new bay is going to happen from a new doggy that you guys have not heard from. And it is going to travel all the way through the corridors and hit everybody, including Nero. And so everybody go ahead and roll a will save. As the howls echo through the halls. This is Sonic Fear.
If you're 5, 5, 5.
I think I
Uh-oh.
still.
Well,
oh, okay,
so much for that.
I took a penalty for being panicked from the other one still. That's what Vex
Yeah, me
minus
too.
2 is.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that once you heard it, you weren't likely to be affected again.
From that one.
Oh, from that one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
there's technically four of
Layla,
them
you're
then,
not
right?
afraid of this one.
3 of them?
You feel safe from
Oh, well,
what you
that's
heard
great.
earlier, but you're feeling okay.
Whatever, I got pits set up, we're fine.
Alright, so for this panicked, it's just one round. So, Whiz Pops gets one.
Oh, that's not bad.
And
Yeah.
now Nimitab.
This kind of sucks because you're going to drop your staff when you run away.
This is true.
Yeah, that's true. That's slightly problematic.
At least you didn't drop it like near
Slightly.
the pit where it like falls in or something. That would be really obnoxious.
Right.
Slightly problematic.
Wait, Raz, you should be panicked again.
Hopefully they just can't
'Cause
climb.
you failed, right?
That would be
Yeah, you
nice.
failed. Okay.
I just walk over and pick it up.
There we go. Alright, Raz, you're panicked still. Do you feel safe where you are?
Do I?
Do you?
Yeah. If I do, I'll stay here.
Yeah, you can stay there.
I think you do.
If it comes around the corner, you might
Just
start
cower
feeling
in the
again.
corner.
Yeah. I guess Nero will probably
can't
do the
see it.
same. Layla, you wanna do
Uh,
the same?
what? I'm not panicked anymore, remember?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Or,
That is correct. You are not.
alright,
Cure
I'm gonna
wounds.
cure serious wounds on myself because I'm
Okay.
like at it, and I rolled pretty shitty.
Because you're
So I'm
seriously wounded?
Still seriously wounded. Okay, actually now I'm not too bad. And then I'll start moving back, I guess, because that's what you do, right? I gotta go help
Go
Whiz
towards
Pops.
it. Whiz Pops
I don't
doesn't
know that
need
Whiz
help.
Pops. I don't know that Whiz Pops is panicked. I think he might need help. But I
Okay.
only have one move action, so I don't get all the way there.
This creature tries to get out of the pit and it fails.
Yes, they can't climb. It's perfect.
Nimitep, you should still be panicked.
Yeah, I think the last 7 rounds we're on
Yeah.
like what, 4 or something.
Okay.
Actually, Nero
Five.
probably wouldn't have gone into this room because if he goes in here, he has to roll acrobatics every round or fall prone or whatever.
That's fine. He
Right?
can cower in here.
So he probably would have cowered not there, I would imagine. Like behind these books or something.
Yeah.
Is there a round counter on here?
Alright, Nimitep, you're fleeing somewhere.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the combat tracker, bottom right.
Oh yeah, okay, it's round 4.
Okay,
The
Whizpops,
last
you
7,
drop
so
your
that's a lot.
staff and you
Oh
flee.
no. Even though I was killing them and managing them perfectly
Panicked
fine,
is
I'm now
panicked.
suddenly scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
That bay was really loud, and just the way it echoed through the halls just threw chills
How
up
I
your spine.
come down to this corner.
Okay. How are we
And I
doing?
cannot cast spells without a hide
This combat's
check
such a
to
drag.
do it without my arcane
Concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
bond. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go
Saying
get
that
your
out
staff
loud
for
so I
you.
remember.
Okay, not getting out.
You see me come in, you probably know exactly what
Yeah.
happened now. Ooh, food's here, BRB.
Wait, you don't auto succeed
Ooh, what'd you get
on
me?
skill checks, right? So,
That's true, technically.
yeah,
So if
these
their bonus is
they're
low
not
enough,
getting
they
out.
can never get out.
they're never getting out.
Well, a spell will eventually run out. It's only rounds per level, isn't it?
Yeah, I
That's
set
correct.
that
Rounds
up.
+1.
Yeah.
It should wear out at I think round 7 for that one, and the other one will wear out like a round later. All right. Well, I will see Whizpops there, and I probably won't want to go too far forward because I don't want to try to 1v3 these things. I don't think that's going to go well for me. So I'll move out into this spot here, and I'm going to pull out the wand of... Oh, I need to mark off that I used a spell here. I'm going to pull out the wand of Cure Light Wounds. As I move up, I get... Well, yeah, as I move up... Oh, yeah. And then I'll just use Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Well, it's Raz's turn. He's no longer scared.
Oh, I think you said it was my turn.
I'm not?
No.
I
Okay.
misheard you, I guess.
It was just 3 and then
I'm
plus
gonna move
1,
over here, then.
and we're now on round 5, so he shouldn't be scared at all.
I'm gonna move 40 feet over here and
Okay.
act as the body between danger and my friends.
Alright, Nero, you are also no longer scared.
What the bloody son of a...
For now, until
Right.
one more does it.
Gonna work my way back now. Bloody pissed. I can't believe that just happened.
Okay, Layla?
Alright, then yeah, I'll do what I was going to do before we move out here. Instead of casting a Cure spell, though, I could... Nah, I'll do that. I'll cast Cure Light Wounds. I'll pull out the Cure Light Wounds wand and use it on myself. That'll be my turn.
And can't get out of pit. Nimitep, you're also no longer panicked.
I got repanicked, didn't I? Or did I make that second save?
That
You
round
did, but
is
it only
already
lasts for one
passed.
round.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
so it was 3 rounds plus 1 round. We're now on round 5, so you're not panicked.
That's as far as I can make it.
Okay. Crawl through, come back. Alright, Whizpops, you're no longer panicked.
Gotta go get my staff.
He doubles
Okay.
moves
So I can
back
go
to where he
but I
was.
can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Alright, round 6.
Double move down here.
Can't get out of the pit. Can't get out of the pit. Raz?
I move down here in front of Whizpops. And I'm gonna stay there for right now. It's my turn.
Okay. Nero?
That's right. Raz has quick draw, so he doesn't have to pull weapons out until he's ready to use them.
Yep.
Very nice. Especially when you're dealing with things that can make you drop them all the time.
I'll double move.
Okay. And Layla?
I'm gonna use the Cure Light Wounds wand to heal Nematep, who looks pretty badly hurt too.
Okay.
And then I'll put the wand away, the move action.
Alright. This is
So I
my
need a 5-foot step there.
last ditch effort. Everybody roll a will save.
Alright, good thing I put the wand away already. Don't have to worry about dropping it at least.
Uh-oh.
GG, bro.
Oh. We
I'm
got some
probably okay.
successes here.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Why start making saves now?
I think Raztag made it this time.
Alright, Raz is fine. Wiz is fine. Layla's fine. Nero is is not for 1 round, and Nimitep is not for 1 round. Luckily, I rolled low on those again. Okay.
Yeah. I don't mind it right now, but I will say that at level 12, I will stop just being vulnerable to fear.
Alright, Nimitep.
I can pick
You're
up
scared
remove.
Fear this
here.
rage.
They're still in here. They're still in here. They're gonna get out of the pit. You're sure of it. These halls have never seen so much traffic in their life. Okay, I'm gonna assume that she's gonna do her flea thing. Whiz pops.
Okay. I'm eating, but here we go.
You pick up your staff.
I will pick up my staff, and then I will spontaneously cast another fireball.
All right. Boom. Oh. Okay, 1 auto saves.
Okay, 2 failed. Die, dogs.
Sure do enjoy throwing out those fireballs, huh?
All right,
Damn,
one of
I rolled
them's
so
dying,
low on that.
and the other are still alive. Okay, that's your turn. Round 7.
You're like my druid in Reign of Winter.
Oh God.
One of
Your
my
druid
players.
was a nightmare. Oh, your shaman was a nightmare to me. I'm sorry. Druid.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Wispops is like my druid player in the Reign of Winter that I'm running. That they're such a Timmy. Yeah, Timmy, the kind of like player character archetype that just they love to just throw the big stuff immediately.
Oh.
And she's like, "Fuck, I used all my flame strikes already."
Oh.
In like the first encounter.
Right. I'm like the opposite of that. I'm always like trying to save my spells, and like a lot of times I'll end up like, oh yeah, I never used my level 7 spell. Like,
I'm
you know.
stingy as well.
Razthak readies an action. He readies an action to pull out and fire his composite longbow if he sees one of these things get out of the pit.
Okay. That'll never happen. And their bays no longer affect you guys. So there's that.
They're all out of...
So, I mean, eventually the pit will go away.
Yeah.
That's
and then
correct.
eventually my ready action will trigger.
But then there's another pit. So Nero is panicked again.
Yeah, we can shoot over that pit when that... Because this
only...
pit lasts a little bit longer. Like 1 round longer.
It only lasts
so...
1 round longer.
I will move
or was
down
it 2?
Here. It lasts for like 1 round longer, yeah. Because you cast it like the very next round, I think.
I think it was the next round, yeah.
You know what I could have done? If I'd made the first save, I could have cast Silence. It would have stopped them from doing this again.
Maybe.
But since I failed the first one, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Could do it now, just to be like, ha, gotcha. But no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna hang out behind the party here. That isn't feared.
And usually I don't blow all my spells too, but in this situation where it's like I need to save the party, then yeah, I'm gonna blow.
Oh
all
yeah,
my spells.
no, and the whole party gets panicked like that. I think it's the right call.
And I still have a lot of spells. Like this build is a lot of spell slots. Like I have
you're no
4
longer
level 3
scared.
spells left.
Wasn't I scared for 1 more round?
That already happened. I think you were absent. I should move you. Maybe you ran again, and you.
Oh yes. Sorry, that's
well.
I apologize.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just move back to where I was.
Okay, back. That's what I was saying. Is like these halls have never seen so much traffic because you guys are going back and forth. Okay.
That's it for me.
All right, Wiz.
I need to finish them and I don't have another fireball. So... so if my thing lasts 7 rounds and I cast it on the first round, does it end next time it's my turn or right now?
It ends at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of other damage spells actually.
Well, technically, it ends at the beginning of the next initiative that you cast it on. So if your initiative had changed because of ready actions or whatnot,
That's true,
that
'cause
would have
I wanted to
complicated
wait.
it.
So it
was
actually
13, so
goes after Layla.
I set the pit.
Okay,
on
yeah,
your-
so you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Fantasy Grounds tracks that automatically, so it should be correct. But yeah, it'll end before
Okay,
Shadow
I have a
Mastiff one's
strat.
turn.
This is a great strat.
You could ready an
I'll-
action for it.
Ready in action to cast a spell when I see them out of the pit.
Yep.
Actually, no. You know what? Let's just finish it. I'm casting Magic Missile.
You have to see them.
Do I?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll ready in action to cast a spell.
Okay.
That may or may not be Magic Missile.
Okay. Can't get out.
So, triggers
can't
upon
get
me seeing
out.
them.
Raz?
Yep.
I'm still ready in action to when like they pop out of the pit to shoot him with my bow.
Okay. Nero, do you want to come back? Once again?
Yeah, Nero's gonna double move back.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes players just get timed out in combat.
Yeah.
That's why will saves are.
Important, yeah.
They're like one of the main ones. That I like more than like even fort saves because I'm like, I mean, fort saves you just get killed, but will saves you get removed
Will
from the
saves you're
combat,
bored.
which is worse.
Well, I
Yeah,
see
you get
all
bored.
these like classes that get a
Mantis talking
bonus
about
to
will saves
fear, and or
on
like
Zoe and
feats or
getting
traits that
charmed.
get a bonus to fear, and I'm always thinking to
Yeah.
myself, why would I want a bonus to fear? That doesn't happen often enough. But when it does happen, you're like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I wish I had that bonus to fear. Just would be nice. Okay, Layla.
I pull out my crossbow and load it.
Okay. The pit goes away.
That
It
triggers
triggers my
pops and Raz
action
tax
and
ready to actions.
Raz's action. Can I go first just because I want to try and 100 to 0 them? Or like do it all myself?
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot one.
Can I go first?
It happens at the same
It
time.
happens at the same time, but whatever.
Oh.
Well, Raztech is higher initiative, so
Yeah, technically he
As
goes
well.
first. How many missiles do I
Layla,
get?
were you ready too?
no, I couldn't,
Okay.
as I had to load. Like I don't have quick reload, rapid reload, or whatever, so it takes
I
like a
get
full
3
move
missiles.
action to load it.
You kill that
I need
one,
double
I'll
m-
shoot the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
And that way you don't have to pick how to disperse your missiles.
1, 2, oh damn. 3,
You got it.
got him. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Okay.
Alright, we're out of combat, and you guys will probably kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
evil
so.
outside
Wizpop
creatures.
says they're evil.
Yeah, they're evil. We should kill them.
I have knowledge
playing,
planes, so maybe.
We'll wait around and
No, we just wait around.
We
And I-
trust with
There is-
my hands together like no problem.
I rolled in knowledge planes as well to see if I knew if I agree with his assessment, but I probably do.
Okay, well, 2 of them
Um,
stabilize and 1 of them bleeds out if you don't kill them.
No, I kill him.
No,
We kill
Okay.
them.
I think we kill them. They're evil.
Alrighty.
They're evil creatures. Even if they are supposed to be defending. I don't know, maybe Nemeto will be like, they're the proper guardians. Don't kill them.
No, these things.
Well, they just
not
look like
the best of these
animals.
ones.
Yeah.
They don't look like people.
Um,
They're animals.
Remember, they oozed from the books. They weren't put here on purpose.
Did they?
Maybe.
Well, that's what the other
I
guy
mean,
said.
Some guy said that.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Like some guy said that the evil zoo's from the books or something. I don't know if I believe that, but maybe.
I mean, I'm taking it literally, so I didn't see that.
Honestly, I think
slime out of a
they're
book.
creatures that live in the shadow plane. So I don't know how they got here, but it could just be that because of how dark and cut off from the rest of the world, that its connection to the shadow plane is particularly close. But your sun rod's sitting over there. Hopefully, if we stay near that, it'll keep the shadows at bay.
Alright, so once the things are dead and once the pits are gone, let's go back in here.
Yeah, coup de grace those stupid things.
Check this place out. I hope these are shelves that are all twisty and stuff. Maybe we can find some information here.
Okay. You guys made it to the proper library to start in.
Yay.
It's the first door I checked, the last room we actually investigated.
Yeah, they actually said
it
that
happens.
they were like, if the players don't go this typical ABCD route, you can like move the room's innards and whatnot so that I could just have you guys be in the correct library, but I chose not to do that because I want things to be difficult. Because, yeah.
Because, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well,
Also,
You're gonna figure it out.
Was there any clue that there was a specific order?
Yes, there was.
To go in?
Well,
This was the trapped path. And they always hide the good stuff behind the traps.
Yeah.
which speaking of,
And that's just not meta knowledge. That is, you don't
senses
trap
are-
something unless there's something important there. That's tombs and shit.
No, there's nothing to really indicate which way you're supposed to go.
It's the trap.
Unless you look
You
at the
don't keep your
faces.
valuables in the trapped safe because that's the first place the thief will look.
But that you want to get them.
So you don't put your good stuff in there. Because then if he does get through, then he'll have gone through all that trouble for nothing.
Yeah, but if you don't put it in the trapped one, he'll just get it anyway.
He won't know where it is because the first place he's going to look is the trapped room.
Alright, well, let's not get too
After that,
ahead of
where's it gonna
ourselves
go?
of assuming how this is operating,
messing around.
because you guys are actually kind of wrong. Anywho, the good stuff isn't in here, it's just you need to learn from here in order to make sense of there.
Right. But this is the starting point.
Yes. Not the goodies.
Oh, is this library rules?
Yes, library rules. So we have some HP in here, and let me get my library stat block out. Who's your main researcher?
That's, I think, Wiz Pops, right?
It's probably Wiz Pops no matter what.
Hiya.
No matter what. Yeah.
He has more intelligence now, too.
Wiz Pops
He's
says
better at it
magic must defeat magic.
Let's see where is
Dude,
this?
I'm gonna stop you right now before we get hella racist.
Okay,
No, it's a character
Arcana,
from
local
Jackie Chan Adventures.
religion.
yeah, it's the uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures. That's like actually what he says. Yeah.
That was a great show.
It was a great
Yeah,
show,
it was.
but I'm not saying that wasn't just a little racist.
Oh shit, I forgot to do something. I don't know how this is gonna work actually. Hmm.
If Jackie Chan
who's
was involved in the creation of the show,
Did you
is
guys
it
hear?
racist?
The pantomiming of it is.
Arcana, local religion. Who's your main researcher?
Okay.
Okay. I am
Wiz
assisting
Pops is, I think.
Wiz
Me.
Pops.
Okay,
And
Wizpops,
then-
did you already put your intelligence built into your character sheet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that away, please.
Take it away. Okay.
Take it away. All right. I'm gonna do something else for you.
Yeah, I don't know how to
bonus?
do things.
Did you say local or nobility?
No, local,
Local,
Arcana.
religion, or arcana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll roll local if I can help. Oh, I got
Hey,
a
there you go.
20.
Wow.
Okay. Um.
4 intelligence damage? I'm getting hacked.
I can't ever do anything in secret with you guys, like, observing every fucking thing. Okay, so where's that PDF?
Sounds like you need players with lower perception.
There's a in Glass Cannon, like their Patreon podcast, they have like one point where like one of the players that was in there was like a guest player. He was like, "You guys don't even know what I'm playing yet," and then it was like, "You're playing a Slayer." It was really funny. Like I was just like two of them like said that like at the same time. Like, you forgot you're playing with a bunch of nerds. We know exactly what you're playing.
All right, roll.
They could like tell because he studied a target at some point.
Roll a 1d8 with your current intelligence modifier.
Wait, I don't get the from the headband?
Just
It's
do
probably
what
being
I
added
say,
in automatically.
please. Thank you.
Okay. It actually is cursed. Yeah, I think
It might be.
Okay. So the KP that you guys
Give me the mummy mask. I'm
took
putting it on
from
instead.
the library is okay. Hold on one second, because this library is kind of different than all the other ones. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So you guys can only glean this information from this portion of the library. But now that you've revealed all the other locations, you might move on to those to get more information. So what you learn is the Dark Depository primarily contains knowledge deemed too dangerous for general use. Numerous references to interrogations can be found, including mentions of the Scrolls of Inquiry, recording the confessions of members of the Sacrosanct Order of the Blue Feather, a sect of Nethicians who were questioned immediately after the death and burial of Hakotep I. The fact that the members of the sect were priests and priestesses of Neithys was kept secret, as Neithys was much revered in ancient Osirian. Hakotep's successor, Dederet II, was a priest of Neithys himself, and he deemed that the potential backlash of such information becoming public could lead to dangerous civil unrest. And yeah,
I think most of that stuff we knew already, although I don't think we knew about the thing about them hiding away because of unrest.
Yeah, and you guys think you are undoubtedly in the right place, and maybe you just need to spend more time in the other rooms. which is going to
Yeah.
require another
So actually,
day.
the scrolls of inquiry might have been in one of those rooms. We just didn't have enough knowledge to be able to identify them yet until I find them.
So I'm guessing this is what we can do today.
Yes, that's
Probably.
what you can do today. Well, actually,
Okey-dokey,
Dee's
everybody.
library is a little bit different.
Oh, is it? Can we keep going?
It is. For the day, you guys still have some library points that you expended, so you guys move on to the next room.
Sweet. Let's go.
Which was...
I'm guessing the one with all these like tablets and stuff.
There's a 10, and there's a 20. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's the next room, is we're near here. So I'll just move you guys all in there. Oops. Except I'm moving the whole
That
map.
was awkward.
No, not that room. The one I'm putting you in.
Go to where you're trying to go, Whiz Pops. Oh.
Do you have stone, what is it? Can you burrow?
Cunning?
Are you a earth elemental, Whiz Pops?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Not yet.
You caught me.
You're like,
Should we roll again?
actually, I'm a druid, and look at me! Now I'm an earth elemental.
Don't shake.
I mean, I'm so old that I am pretty close to becoming one with Earth.
Yeah. There's no new rules, you guys. We already have the roll from earlier today.
Oh, okay.
So your research brings you to this room where you're certain that if you spend more time in this room today, you might find those interrogations.
Then let's get cracking, everybody. I roll out my thinking carpet again.
All right. And you guys do indeed find some interesting stuff. Scraps of a personal journal reveal that a priest of Nathes named Kineti... Did we already go over that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
First I
Kineti.
remember hearing that name.
No, she said it before,
Oh,
but we haven't gone over
Kinenti,
this information yet.
Kinentine. Okay, that's it. A priest named Nathes, oh my god, clearly became, next page, obsessed with the mystery of the Sky Pharaoh. Oh right, that's the guy in the sarcophagus. One extract from Kineti's journal reads, "The mask of the forgotten pharaoh is said to contain a portion of Hakotep's soul, his Ka, which gives the mask his magical abilities. If the okay, they're just talking about if you haven't figured out what the mask is yet. Kinenti seems to have set out upon some sort of quest to unravel these mysteries. There is also brief mention of the sacrosanct order of the blue feather. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. I'll just say blue feather from now on, maybe. Hoping to commune with the Sky Pharaoh to learn his darkest secrets with ambitious results. You did not find the scrolls of inquiry. Not today.
Okay. Not yet.
Not yet. You think you can spend more time digging through this stuff tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we did it, everyone. Let's get some rest back at back at the inn, and then come back here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we do.
Okay. Very important question. What route are you going?
Let's take the north route, because we know that there's a trapdoor down there.
Did we get XP for the Mastiffs, by the way?
I'll get to that, but
I'm sure we will.
Okay. Like, we don't get it yet because they're actually not dead. They faked it.
No, they're dead.
All right.
Nope, they
As
faked
you
it.
guys are
They got resurrected.
considering leaving, let me do something. Right. Nimitet. I don't know how this is working for you, because this isn't something that you would have detected immediately. Like, it's not something you would have known was gonna happen, but it now is happening. Oh my god, how do I say this?
I got no idea.
A trap manifests on its own, I guess. It was something that you didn't detect, and so it's going off right now. And I don't think there's anything you can do about it because the trap is sprung, right? Like, if you didn't detect the trap earlier, I did a private roll.
Yeah,
Right?
if I didn't detect the trap and it's sprung, then I guess that's it, right?
Okay.
So
there's no things that your class can do that I'm missing out on here.
I get +2 on reflex saves against it.
Okay, it's not against you. Whiz Pops!
That's unfortunate.
I am so sorry, sir. But can you please roll me a fortitude save?
No.
It's the best
Yeah,
save,
sure.
right?
No.
It wasn't a terrible roll.
Wasn't good.
Probably not good enough.
Yeah, we'll see.
A spell effect goes off. Does anybody want a spellcraft?
Nah.
Yeah, sure. How screwed is he? There's the bouton. There it is. I don't know.
You don't know.
No idea.
Oh.
It's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Whiz Pops falls dead.
Oh my god.
Do we see what happened?
What even happened?
It's a slay living.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it.
Really?
Well, that's really shitty because I don't think we can do anything about it either.
Do you have funds?
That's really anticlimactic too. God damn. What even where did this trigger? What's even going on?
Out of character,
what's happening?
It's hard to explain in character because I don't think like in character you guys will really notice anything.
Where does he die? Like we would notice where it happened at least.
So
his body's still there.
They don't really describe.
The first thing I would do is perception to see, are we under attack? Was it a trap I missed? Of course, there might not.
Well,
be
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it was something you missed, but like he'd be somewhere. But yeah, there's nothing we can do about that because he's a death effect, so we can't even like use Raise Dead.
No, it's resurrection.
Right, which we definitely don't have access to. So, like Raise Dead, we could maybe up a way to do it.
I think you can use Raise Dead, but caster level checks are involved because you have to overcome like a DC.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that
I'm pretty sure it just says if they died from a death effect, you can't do it.
Be raised. But we can check that out.
Yeah, a creature who has been turned into an undead creature or killed by a death effect can't be raised by this spell for raised dead. So you have to use like a higher level one than that. Which is already like raised dead is already basically out of our reach, like or barely in our reach if we like pooled a bunch of resources together. So yeah, that's why I'm like that's why I'm like asking like where.
Yeah.
It feels kind of shitty if you're just like you died in a random location. Like
like I wasn't doing anything.
So if
Why
you guys
is it me
allow
too?
me to
Like-
talk, I can give you information, but you
Okay,
guys keep
yeah.
going. So out of character, basically it's a glyph of warding that is hidden. You guys can't see it, and Nimitep did not detect it. And basically its criteria is it targets the character who first learns the information from this library to a certain KP.
Yeah, the head researcher.
Yep. And that's it. That's the criteria. So how it looks to you, I don't know. What does a slay living spell look like when you don't spellcraft it?
Well, I mean that makes more sense.
No, it has a
now that you
visual
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you
Yeah,
said
black
that,
energy
it's
is
really
like-
obvious. It happened when he like opened the scroll. So like, which also means we don't know that information as well because it happened as soon as he found it, right? So we actually don't know that
No.
information.
Not as soon as you find it. It gives you like chance to deem the information, but once you deem the information, then it happens. Like I don't know. It's weird.
So like Wizpop just tells us and then dies.
I guess. I think
Because
the
I mean
glyph
that's the
kind
only
of,
way that makes sense to me.
the glyph kind of goes off more when you like leave. Like you're like, yeah, we've gleamed. I don't know. Anyways, it's a very brief insert. There's really not a whole lot of details to it. I don't really want to like argue about it. I'm really sorry that it happened, but this is what happens when it happens. And visually, I don't know. I don't really know. Anyways,
It says in the
It just
spell when you cast
seems
this spell,
pretty unfair.
there's a seething, eerie, dark fire.
okay, there you go. A
Like
seething,
it
eerie
seems
dark
pretty
fire.
unfair.
So he just gets
Like,
consumed.
there is literally nothing I can
No,
do.
that's super unfair.
Yeah, it's
It definitely is, but
That's life.
Like I'm probably just gonna roll the exact same character and call him something else because I don't really want to play something else in this game.
or I don't know. We can find alternatives, but
Or
Well,
if there's
let's
some kind of
see
way
if we
for us
can
to
correct
access
the
resurrection.
situation. Yeah.
Can
I
Wizpop
mean, you have
can he be
somebody
the
who
I
has
have a
mask
lot of
now?
money on him, but
We have somebody who
You
has
put
direct
the mask
access
on
to
him.
the second most powerful person in Assyria, right?
We do.
They've got to have connections.
That's true.
just put the mask on.
I
Wiz
might be
Pops.
able to-
He's dead. Just do it.
Maybe his soul will go into the mask and he can play the mask now.
I'll
We
be
were
the
told
mask.
that Sky King's soul is in the mask. Wouldn't that work the
Yeah.
other way?
we found that out
Sky
like
King's
twice.
soul enters Wizpop's body. Actually, that would be pretty interesting if I could play as Wizpops but be the Sky King's soul.
I kind of
That would be.
doubt you'd be
though.
able to do. Oh, maybe Secret could make that work if you didn't have your memories or something like that. But it probably gives us way too much knowledge if you're like, I am this guy.
How much overkill was that?
Okay.
It was like 6 points.
Yeah. If he,
I
'cause he was
have-
at full
If he
health.
saved
He was at full health, but he's only.
56.
Yeah, if he saved you,
You're
that's
at
fine.
full
Wish I could
health.
Kill me.
How much con did
That's
you have
12
again?
con.
12 con? Okay, it wasn't terrible.
12.
So it
It would've
44
one-shot me
HP
as well,
plus
but
12 con.
It wouldn't have one-shot Nero or Raztak. Or
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't
Isn't
think
it one
even
of those
Nematep.
spells? Isn't one
Well,
of those
Nematep
spells
would've
that
died
only
at
to drop
what the
you to
damage
0
was
to
right
kill you? Like
No,
when you hit
it's
0, you're dead?
it's not 0.
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's
I
not
know
like
some
that.
It's not like
It's not
Disintegrate.
like Disintegrate like works like that, but all those D6s I always thought it was Disintegrate at first, but
That would have been even worse because then we would need true res because there'd be no corpse.
yeah, I mean that's
So-
would have been even harder. Yeah,
so you guys were saying you can't resurrect
you can't raise dead.
raise dead.
You can use Yeah, so you can use like really high. I don't know, like that's the thing. Raised Dead is already like obscenely expensive for our party, but
Reincarnate? I'm not sure if that works. I don't know what the restrictions on that are,
I mean,
or
you
if
can
he's
hire
even interested in
services
it.
of somebody if you can find somebody. Spend
How
some
much would
time.
resurrection cost?
A
like the
lot.
spell
10,000.
resurrection, a lot.
Like,
So let me.
I have
I
7.
can.
But
'Cause I'm
hopefully,
a
like,
wizard.
I know
Just
it
spend
seems
money.
really dramatic, but hopefully the point gets across to you guys that somebody clearly doesn't want you guys finding this information.
No, yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
I get
Okay.
that.
Yeah, they're willing to kill you to protect
But
this
I
information.
think you can use reincarnate.
Really...
You might be able to do reincarnate. I'd have to read that block of text and see if there's something.
Like,
on
there wasn't
That might
even
be,
a
like, the
moment
only-
where it was like, oh, you find this scroll thing, do you pick it up and read it, right? I never had any choice.
Yep.
Right, but there wouldn't be any
It's
reason
a
for you to
trap
say
that
no.
nobody
you
found the trap. It's simple as that.
Yeah. We had like a behind the scenes. Nematip got a roll perception for trap finding.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happened
I
like
know.
passively. But I mean, that's like the problem because when you said that you were doing the research, that's when you were locked into it happening and us
Yeah.
making you the head researcher, I guess.
Well, I said I will do the research. That is when I killed my character.
Basically, yes.
It'll happen.
That was
It'll
the
happen
decision that got
to
your character
whoever
killed.
the head researcher.
Well, that's when
was
you
for
came
this
into the
later.
danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah, if we had spotted it.
You didn't kill your character.
No. You didn't.
The game killed you.
Whoever
Yeah,
doesn't want you in this
whatever.
library killed you.
And as a wise man once said, don't hate the player, hate the game.
All right. So now the question is, what do you guys do, and how do you exit, and what do you do with whiz pops, and how do you go about that?
We bring Whiz Pops with us.
Okay. I'm assuming.
If nothing else, to bury him.
Are you guys?
Ironic, I save you guys from the wolves, and then I die.
Well, I hate to be this fellow, but you guys aren't clean out of this place. So I need some details.
Uh-huh.
Who's carrying whiz pops?
I don't know. Raztech probably.
I will.
I can carry him.
Nero or
We can both
Raztech.
carry it.
Nero doesn't have to worry about weight, so yeah, let Nero do
Okay.
it.
Who's leading?
Raz
this
is very
guard?
surprised when this happened. I will.
Okay.
Raz can't believe that Wiz Pops is dead. He shakes him and he doesn't get up, and
I mean, he
Raz
was
is very
old.
sad for a moment.
No, stop trying to move
But Raz
yourself.
doesn't cry.
Put the mask on Wiz Pops, it's what he would have wanted.
Okay.
No.
All right, Raz. When you get here and you take your first step into the hallway here, remember it's a slope and it's going to require acrobatics checks. The bones in the center animate, and everybody roll initiatives.
Alright, sweet. I'm ready for this.
You're just gonna jump down there anyway, aren't you? Like, I don't need to make acrobatics. Well, I guess you would acrobatics to jump, and you're like, I'll just get down there immediately.
Yeah. And then after this, I'll award you guys all the XP. It might level you.
I hope so.
That means Whiz Pops gets.
Technically, without Wiz Pops, we're dividing it by 4.
Oh dear.
That's true.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Even
maybe
in
for the
death, Whiz
skeletons
Pops
here.
gets XP. He needs to survive in the other plane of existence until he figures out where he's going.
Experience from beyond the grave.
Yeah. You guys aren't doing
I
so well.
think I would like to keep playing Wiz Pops, but...
You can. We just need to find a druid
Yeah.
who can
I
cast
think reincarnate
on
is
you.
an option. I don't see anything in there about. They don't have the same restriction on it as Raised Dead anywhere that I could see. So
Is reincarnate, like, gonna give me a bunch of negative stuff?
No.
I mean, maybe.
But
Sort
you
of.
can
It
maybe
could
take
bring you
care of
back in a
yeah.
random body, so you could end up.
It brings
coming
you back in a
as-
in a random body.
Yeah.
Although,
might be a different
One
actually,
thing
that could
it does change is that
in
you
a
will be
different
young.
body.
Oh, you'll be young again.
I won't have the old template.
You
That's
want the old
correct.
template? No.
You'll have a little bit lower intelligence
And you
that
might
way,
not be human.
but you'll probably
But I
have
get
better
my
physical
dex
stats.
up.
Yeah, you'll get your dex
Not
back
have
and your
7
strength
strength.
and con back and
Yeah,
everything. You'll get all that
honestly,
stuff
because
back.
you're a mental character, you're gonna keep all of your mental bonuses that you got from human, except for the.
The age one.
Actually, does he keep? Actually, no. I think he does
No.
keep his mental
No,
stuff.
I think you lose the age effect.
Yeah.
They put that in like okay, so the thing you got to keep in mind with reincarnate is it at least
Anyway.
according to like the flavor text in there that
It looks
there
like
is
this
like
thing's
a
going
slightly you are like slightly changed by that, like you kind of maybe don't remember everything about your past life perfectly. So
But if you
that would be,
had a
like,
plus intelligence as your past race, you don't lose that.
oh yeah, no, that's correct. So the int bonus that he gets from being
Yeah.
human, he keeps that +2, but he would lose his age bonus.
It's gonna.
What does this
kinda
thing do?
suck to lose age bonus though, because everything was numbered out for that.
This horrific humanoid figure is a mass of bones and skulls tied together with slick ropes of sinew. And as a standard action, it's gonna throw some of its bones at Raz. And this is a CMB, right? Yeah, CMB. I guess I'll target you. Because you're flat-footed. And it automatically misses.
Yay!
Alright. Well, darn. Layla? I mean, hooray. I don't know. I gotta cheer for both sides, I guess.
Alright, does this allow SR? Yes, it does. I don't know if this thing has SR, but I'm gonna move back here and I'm gonna cast a spell on this thing.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Chain of Perdition.
Does that require SR?
Yeah.
Okay, you cast your spell, and it fails.
Oh, it's a golem. Okay, fair enough.
Dun dun dun.
I don't have anything I can do here then?
Can you identify it for us and tell us what to do against it?
Arcana?
No, it's Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah, Layla
Oh, you don't-
I don't have
Arcana.
that one. Yeah, good luck, guys. I can maybe cast Bless for you.
So
That's about
I'm
all I got.
gone. Layla's mostly
Alright,
useless.
Nero,
You
you're
have a
carrying
crossbow.
whiz pops right now.
but not
what
versus
would you like
bones.
to do?
I think I might have to put him down. We gotta fight this thing.
I think we're gonna get
Okay,
party wiped.
I do have a spell that doesn't allow SR. It's not going to do much probably, but it can cast it at least. It's a level 1 spell, so. Also, worst case, I could throw Deeper Darkness on the ground and
I was gonna say you could do darkness, right?
be like, yeah, everything can't see anything, including
It
people
has-
with dark vision.
No, Nero has dark vision.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter. It's Deeper Darkness. In fact, I don't even think I,
I wanna
have
play
regular
teamfight
darkness.
tactics. Rip.
I just have Deeper Darkness.
Nero?
That's gonna be fun. I have to make an acrobatics check in there, don't I?
If you wanna
yeah,
move into
are
the
you gonna
room,
set
yeah.
whiz pops down?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Alright. So whiz pops get set down. Yeah, if you want to move in that room, it's 10 acrobatics 10 for half speed and 15 for full speed. Or else you'll fall prone and then slide.
Oh, it does have something in there for reincarnate no death effects. Damn.
Nope.
Well, do you go in like past Raz? Where are you going to?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and head to this. I'm gonna try and get there.
Okay. So you fail and you fall prone and you actually slide down to here and you're now prone.
Whee!
I'm not sure
Oh,
if that provokes
hi.
or not. Like, that probably does provoke, huh? And it's already taken its turn.
Yeah, because it has
So it
reach or
can't
not.
act. Yeah, it can. Yeah, even, yeah.
So it definitely would.
Oh my
do
god.
that. Anyways,
We're gonna party wipe.
it's gonna.
Let's play
I
that
don't think
vampire
so.
game.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay, hit.
You haven't seen the numbers yet.
Yeah, but he's a kineticist.
Our-
They're health related. Like, all you do is boost health on a kineticist, and you're golden.
He's
yeah, my
not
con's 20.
whatchamacallit. Yeah, he's not weak.
He's not weak.
Unless you play that really bad charisma-based kineticist. Don't do that, by the way.
Yeah. You do want to put
Actually,
points
if you
in
really
strength
want, you
and dex, but you can pretty much
If
drop
I'm not
the mental
mistaken, he does some of the
It
most
actually-
damage in our group with his blade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does hit really hard.
He does.
Yeah.
Harder than me sometimes.
All right, Raz, you saw what happened.
Okay. I pull out my battle axe and my shield. And I do have a little bit of wounding on myself, so as a swift action, I'm going to command the shield to heal me.
Okay.
It's a 1d8 plus 3. Perfect. That was exactly what I needed.
Okay, actually,
Back
yeah,
to
you're
full.
right. I found it. It does have the same clause.
I'm gonna
as
enter
Raised
a
Dead
rage.
Reincarnate.
Okay, and then acrobatics. What move speed?
Oh, I'm going to jump.
Oh, okay. You're gonna roll a jump then.
Yep, and remember, I am very good at jumping when I'm angry.
Angry
The
jumper.
angry
It's just
jumping knoll.
sometimes I have better just flat out movement if I'm just gonna jump.
It reminds me of
So
Rengar.
I'm gonna
think
jump
that's-
to there.
Leaping strike. Do you have something like that? Leaping strike.
I don't, but I am going to attack with my battle axe.
Okay. And I don't
Hi-ya,
think it has
as soon as
combat
I rage.
reflexes, so you're golden. You're good.
My rage going. My strength's boost.
Okay. Hopefully your
My power attack.
weapons are configured correctly.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am not gonna go reckless for right now. I'm gonna
Also,
keep my
this is
AC
knowledge arcana if
at
anybody
its highest.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has it. Wiz Pops was.
I don't even have
Really?
knowledge fighter right now.
Really? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was one member of the party that was important. I know,
Just
everyone's
you.
important, but
Alright, you hit.
Haha, hit.
Sorry. You know we're friends, right?
it's the book. It's the book. It's because I was mean to you in TFT. I know.
Yep, it has some DR. I need rest that calls back to somebody. This creature is very hard. How do I hurt it more?
Wait, weren't
And
you using
nobody
an
can
I've
answer
adamantine
got
that.
weapon?
knowledge religion.
He's using his battle axe.
Is that it? It's
See,
not
I've
adamantine.
got
Okay.
religion
No,
in
I
nature.
think the flail.
It's
and-
probably
Do you have two?
Yeah, it's right, the flail.
We
I think we just
we,
had
we
a
don't have the
flail.
knowledge arcana though, right? So
No, we don't. But I mean,
Nimitep?
that would be
He knows his weapon
If
didn't work
something's hard,
very well, so
yeah. That would be the logical one I would try next. But also, it's made out of bone, so I feel like bludgeoning makes sense for that too.
I was
It's
just
like
gonna
skeleton.
say, it looks like a giant undead skeleton thing. My first impulse.
You
would
may
be
have a point
bludgeon.
there. I might have to switch to my flail.
alright, Nimitep.
Yes, your bludgeoning flail that just happens to be made of a certain material.
I'm sure
That's
your
actually pretty
acrobatic's
good
fine.
because it makes sense.
But
Hmm.
can you
Oh
roll
yeah, my
it?
acrobatics. If it's 10, then I. Yeah, sure.
Are you moving at half speed or is it above 10?
No, I can't get anywhere to do what I want at this point, so I'm just moving half speed.
Okay, you have
Next turn, I'll
13.
be
Yeah, you
doing
don't
more.
even need to roll. You can't fail, so
Okay, I draw a wand as I move forward, and I attempt
Okay.
to do this. No! Coices! Oh well.
No,
I
by
guess I'm not
one.
having that for the rest of the battle. So that's it for this turn.
Oh my gosh, people.
I can't get anywhere yet. I have to start tumbling through a square,
Uh
which is going to be
oh.
challenging.
Alright. One's prone, one's not. I'm gonna target the one that's not prone, because prone things are easy to deal with later. I don't know. Golems don't really have an
I'm your
intelligent.
enemy.
Yes. Alright. It's gonna full round you. I'm truly sorry. There are 3 attacks on this thing, as you might already know.
I'm built to take the hits.
Okay. Let's go. I'm just gonna click this button. It doesn't power attack, so there's that. Now, I've killed somebody. I killed a paladin with this creature before.
It may have missed all 3 attacks if it power attacked.
No, it doesn't have power attack.
Yeah.
It doesn't have power attack.
Golems usually don't have any feats.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if
that
it
is
did,
true.
it might be more damage. Okay, so one of the slams does hit. So it, like, tries to bite at you with that weird head. I don't. This isn't, like, the correct picture from what they described it as, but...
Well, I could also seeing it having a
There's
bite with like its rib
crocodile
cages there.
skull. Was that the top? Yeah.
Oh, a crocodile skull
Yeah.
golem. That's cool.
Yeah, there was a crocodile skull at the top of the pile of bones before it
Yeah.
animated, so that would make sense.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Okay. So yeah, you're dodging some of the attacks, and then it slams down on the one of them. Layla.
Oh, I just noticed. I'll do that later. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the reach meta magic rod. Although I'm
Okay.
not gonna use it this turn because it takes me a move action to do that, and it's a full round action if I want to use the meta magic rod. But for this round, I think I'm just gonna cast bless on everyone.
Nice.
So
Okay.
let's see. There's our button. Everyone gets bless.
Bless
So that makes you a little
Thank
bit
you,
better.
Oprah.
Including
Look
the
underneath your
body weight
seats.
pops,
Everybody gets a
apparently.
brush.
Anyway.
You get a bless. You get a bless.
Yeah, and I need to like fix something on my thing. Okay. Anyway, that's good for this turn. Let's go fix something for next turn though.
Okay.
I just realized on level 6, so my shield deflection bonus is actually a +3 instead of a +2.
All right, Nero. You are prone.
Shield of Fate.
You're now down here. What would you like to do?
Nero is gonna try and stand up.
Get up, brother.
Okay, it's gonna
Provoke.
take an attack.
That's fine with me.
All right, and we're gonna slam.
And welcome to the jam.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Probably would have missed
hit.
if he hadn't been prone.
Oh, prone. I hate being prone.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why you stood up.
All right, so you're no
Yep.
longer prone.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, thankfully you and I are like meat shields.
Yeah. I'm down like a third of my health now, but, you know.
Now you can smash it.
Kinetic
I do
blade!
advocate smashing it. Nice.
Nice.
You didn't target it, but I
you
think that
didn't
hits it.
target him. All right, you hit.
Sorry, got used to last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, on roll 20.
I try to target all the time on Roll20. Sometimes I tell you guys about it, but most of the time I don't.
I was
yeah.
trying
It's
to, but it
constant.
wasn't working.
I derp a lot.
Alright,
in Roll20. Okay.
That's pretty good,
As
even
you
though
know,
it has all that DR.
Resisted, yeah.
Yep.
Some.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know, you
And
hit hard
mine's
enough
magic
its
and
resistance
bludgeoning,
isn't-
so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's like one of the other things too, like for I always feel like Vital Strike is one of those things that people like think it's really terrible, and I think it's better than people think
Oh, yeah,
it is.
it's
and
good.
that's another example where you run into stuff
Because
where,
you're
like,
not
the DR
always going to
Vital
full
would be
round.
good with his thing, yeah.
You're not always going to full round, yeah, and you're not always
Well-
going to like whatchamacallit. You got to overcome DR
Yeah.
sometimes.
Wait, I'm not
Yep,
sure if you
and
can
it's a-
Vital Kinetic Blade, though. That's something you might have to research.
No, I don't think you can, but
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like it's along the same concept. Like getting one big hit is sometimes actually better than doing a bunch of small hits
All right,
because
I'm
of,
gonna
like,
full round
DR.
it.
Okay, Raz.
Granted, you can get other stuff like the one that lets you combine all your attacks into one damage roll, basically, like in terms of DR. I think Zedurium's War Priest has that.
Has what?
The thing that lets you combine all your damage to overcome DR for like all your attacks.
Yep.
So Raztek's gonna use a
Pretty
flail,
good.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well, hold on. It's gonna take me additional actions then to get the flail out.
Is it?
I have to.
You can...
Well, I have to free action drop my battle axe, and then I have to move action take off the light shield. Because it's.
Because
I can't just drop the shield.
Is it a heavy
two-handed?
flail?
No,
Or is
it
a regular
takes
flail?
It's a heavy flail. It's two-handed.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
So
What
I
type
gotta.
of shield is it?
Unfortunately, I can't. It's a light shield. It's not a buckler though.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can carry things in the hand of my light shield, but I don't think I can use a two-handed weapon with it.
No.
That, I mean, you only get. That might be worth it, even if you only get one attack. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
But if he's power
We'll see.
attacking raging, he's giving up 2 attacks, which might be better than the loss of a turn. I don't know.
Well, no, here's the thing: is I can still make an attack as I free action drop, I move action, take off the shield, I quick draw the flail, and then I attack with a standard.
Okay, sure.
I just don't get a full round.
We need to change your
Okay,
power
here comes the
attack
flail.
as well.
Because it's two-handed.
Yep, you'll get 6 damage bonus instead of 4.
I will, change it myself.
Okay.
Although it does make it easier to hit too, which is kind of bad, but
A little bit, but like I said, I'm gonna meet shield.
no, I don't think it applied properly.
No, you gotta hit the...
No, I'm putting
There
it
it
on
is.
right now.
I just saw that weird 0 over there, so that's why I was like, what the heck's going on there, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, one attack. Ah, so close to a possible crit. They're 19 to 20. Wham!
Wham!
We did
All
it.
of the damage goes through.
Alright, move it up.
Nimite.
Okay, let's try this again.
Wizpop's death has really gotten to you. I'm convinced.
Okay, well, I got a move action here.
Okay.
What happens if I fall prone in somebody's space?
You won't.
You won't be in their space, you would fall prone and then be shunted out behind the square. So if you like try to move through Nero's square, like,
It's not logical.
yeah, you would just end up
but
behind him.
That's, yeah.
That is how it works.
Okay. Over here.
That's just one of those concessions to making the game easier to play.
Okay, so you're gonna move through the threatened square?
I'm going to try an acrobatics.
That's some 27, that's not bad.
Okay, let me see what it's... So it gets a +5?
No, only if you're moving through it square.
I am.
Well, there's a wall.
Unless you're allowing me
She's
to get
not
through
gonna
that
go
corner.
through the wall.
Yeah, I'm trying to
No,
get
you can't
through
go.
his space. It's
He
the
doesn't
only-
want to
go
stop
diagonal.
he doesn't want to stop
Yeah.
the thing on the token and then... Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I get you. What did you... Oh.
Because I don't think that's going to be good enough.
You don't...
If it's
you
a
don't do
CMP
it.
plus
Probably
5.
not, but
Yeah.
so basically, I guess I'm prone right here.
Did I already take an attack of opportunity this round, right? On Nero when he stood
Against
up?
Nero when he stood
You
up.
did against
Okay.
Nero, yeah.
Used. Alright.
All right. Unless I can get into melee or flanking even, I really have nothing to do. Except this. Who's he attacking?
We'll see.
He's attacking America.
Okay. I am taking a immediate action to defensive aid
Whichever one attacks.
whichever of these two are being attacked.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your aid.
This is a special ability. Whoever I choose just gets +4 to their AC against its first attack.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Then it's gonna attack Nero.
Oh, did Nero do more damage?
You were its last target.
It just likes you.
Hmm.
It's not intelligent to choose, and you stood up and you're a threat, and you were its last target. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Did you just add the effect to him? Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. It should resolve after the first attack, I think.
We'll see.
Yeah, it looks like it did.
It did, and look at that.
It only applied it to one attack.
It misses Nero.
Which actually that might have made the difference. His AC is probably around 18-ish or so, right?
My AC is 19, so that one would have.
It did.
So that one, it did actually help.
That was
beautiful. That's amazing.
Yay, Evil Guardian.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
cast.
Only one per day.
Yeah, that is good though.
Kill it then.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith with the Reach Meta Magic Rod, so even though normally it's a touch range, I can do it at close range instead. One use of the Reach Meta Magic Rod, and I'm going to apply Shield of Faith to Nero because he's the one being directly attacked at the moment. So that won't. It probably only increases your AC by 2 because you have probably have a Ring of Deflection, I think. But yeah, it should be higher than that though, so it gives you a little bit. And that was a full round action, so that's my turn.
Okay, Nero.
Who knows? Maybe you guys can just kill it and it won't matter. But I gave you an AC bonus.
Well, we know the drill.
Maybe.
Kinetic Blade. Attack.
Nope.
Ooh, yes.
That part does suck, but you did evade all of the attacks, so you had a give and take. I think I'd rather miss one attack than take 3 hits.
Oh, definitely. No doubt about that. But that's all I've got.
Raz?
Alright, now I get my full attack.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna go reckless if it's going for Nero.
Oh.
I'm gonna make this thing hurt. Reckless abandon. Oh, I gotta check my rounds of rage too. There we go. And attack. Hiya.
Nice roll.
Not bad numbers.
Yeah.
That looks like it might do it.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
Still up.
Still up, but it looks really.
Still up, but it's
really
looking bad.
Bad, yeah.
It's okay, everybody. We can do this for Whiz Pops. That's what I'm shouting.
All right.
With each swing, I shout, "Whiz Pop!"
Hey.
Hey, that encouraged Nimitep to use the magical device.
I will now stand up.
Okay.
Which provokes, but you do get soft cover from being behind people.
That's what I'm hoping.
And then you also have shield up, so I mean, you probably really hard to hit.
Well, it
I
negates
don't
the
have a
prone.
Prone modifier on me, but that might still hit regardless.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a hit.
Dang. Well, at least it rolled super low on its damage.
That it did.
But I'm standing now.
Yes.
So I'm fine with that.
Alright, round 4. Its turn. Oh, Nimitep. You're a recent target. But Raz is very threatening, and he's closer, so it's...
I'm
it's
pulling
gonna
threat
switch.
with my damage. This is
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
work.
He also
It's
doesn't have
sensitive.
soft cover because he's not like behind someone.
Yeah.
Give me that damage.
Oh. 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 Oh.
It's a lot of
I think
damage.
you're dead.
No.
Okay, which one
you
was
got
my
71.
a slam?
You're just very badly hurt.
Okay, let's roll the
I
slam.
actually have much more HP than that.
So I have all hits, right?
Because
like
you're raging.
everything hits? Okay.
Because I'm raging, I have a rage power.
Okay.
And I have invulnerability.
So bites and slams twice.
Oh, that was nothing.
Yeah.
I could take that like 3 more times.
Alright.
But yeah, I have guarded life, which is like if I do go past 0, it converts a portion of the damage into non-lethal, and I automatically stabilize.
Alright, this thing's
So
low.
I am
you
very
said.
difficult to kill.
I'm gonna try to kill Steel.
Oh!
I'm gonna cast Barbed Chains, which is a spell with spell resistance. No, it's a
Okay.
conjuration spell that summons a pair of chains. And they're gonna attempt to attack for damage. They can also do trips, but I'm not gonna do that. So, actually, this won't do anything. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that because it has DR. I forgot.
Just try to trip it.
DR.
I'll try to trip it twice. Sure, that's reasonable. It gets 2 attempts on it. So.
Yeah, 2 natural 20s might do it.
Which one's a
Only need
CMB? Is
one.
this one? It doesn't. It says it's supposed to be SR no, so I don't know why it rolled the SR check, but it missed anyway. Alright, I get another one though.
You gotta
I summon 2 chains. They both
turn
miss.
that off in your spell thing. Did you manually create your spell?
Yeah,
It might be
think I
auto
had to.
default on, so you probably have to manually turn it off.
yeah, I think so. But it doesn't matter. It didn't hit. It didn't work.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it's pretty big, so it's pretty grounded.
You know what our experiences are telling me? It's bad to be an arcane spellcaster in our
He's
game.
a big kid now.
For now, I
Machias
guess.
died. Now Wizpops died.
Bloody hell.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, Raz, it's up
It's fine.
to
Raztak
you.
gets another turn.
Nero's gonna spit at its feet now. Like, you bloody bastard.
Gross.
I
And
mean,
Wizpops was just you were
doesn't
just
care, I'm
getting
sure.
past like the levels where it's like dangerous to be a wizard too.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
You guys are dealing with
You were getting
dangerous
into the
information.
territory, yeah, of like stuff of
So you're
good
learning.
wizard stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, to attack. Yeah, I'm rolling
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, max damage.
Oh, it's down on the first one.
And I continue bludgeoning it until it's nothing.
Alright. Bones in bits and pieces.
gotta take that frustration out on it.
For Wizpops.
For pony!
For pony?
I allow my rage to subside. But we gotta go get Wizpops. And go back and let's go get them together. My sweet old wizarding friend.
Bring him down here, I'll keep carrying him. I just can't make it up that bloody hill, please.
I'll grab them and I'll bring them back with me. My null hand is gently on his forehead.
The bone golem is wearing a silver collar around its neck.
Is that
Is it a
magical?
magical silver collar? Like, I
No.
guess.
Then I'll acquire
Is
it.
there like an inscription on it?
No.
Maybe we can infuse Whizpops into the bones with the collar. I think he would have wanted to become a skeleton.
To become a terrifying bone golem? I don't know. That
a
sounds
terrifying
undead.
I would be obligated
no,
to
that's
put
not
him
what
to
he would have
rest.
wanted.
I'm pretty sure he was like anti-undead.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that one.
That's so much experience. Yes, we level.
You guys can appraise.
Did we?
With
the
my
collar if you
new
want.
level, I'm going. Sorry.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rage power that lets me beat Whizpops back into life. I pound his chest until he wakes.
Oh my gosh.
Which book is that from? I'm just curious. I want to look this one up. I want to use
It's
it
a
for a
homebrew.
society character.
It's a homebrew.
Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, I guess that's the thing, too, so I suppose that's maybe something Zedarian and Secret can talk about if there's like a way to bring Whizpops back in, or if he just needs to roll a new level 7 character. You could just roll another wizard.
Well, Secret did offer, actions of recourse, so I think something would be nice. I know it's not for everybody, and I have a player who would definitely not take it, but I always like to give players well, everybody gets one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we have the funds available. It's just
to
a
get
matter
a full
of
resurrection.
it's
Oh, yeah, it's
12,000
just
gold.
expensive.
Okay, so we need a diamond worth 10,000 gold, but then on top of
Can
that,
we find that in Tefu?
Well,
And a scroll of resurrection.
Okay, time out. That's what the game master needs to decide, because it'll cost us, including the restoration to get rid of the negative level, 12,000 gold pieces, casting cost and material components included. It's just a matter of, can we find it?
So let's see, Resurrection is a level 7 spell, so you need to be level 15, 14? I don't remember, somewhere around there.
13.
It's 13?
So,
Okay, it's level 13, so it's...
You guys have the funds? Is that what you just stated?
I doubt it. I kind
I
of
have
doubt
7.
it, actually. But maybe. So let's see, it's 10 times 13 times 7. That's just for the spell casting, plus
That's
10,000 gold for the diamond. But then you also have 2 negative levels. Oh, no, actually it's just 1 for resurrection. So you'd have to have the cost
Just saying,
for restoration as well.
I have a lot of money.
It'll cost a total of 12k to get
I have
back and
11.5K.
cover all the costs.
Wow. That's a lot.
I don't know how I have 11.5K, but I haven't touched it at all.
You haven't been buying stuff.
I feel like 12k is underselling it a little.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything that really
Not by
interests my
much, I
character
guess.
to
So.
buy.
Okay, so the just the spellcasting part is 1,092. Oh no, I did that wrong. That's a 10, not a 12.
So yeah, I have 11,550 gold.
So it's actually 910. Sorry, 910 plus 10k.
And then I forget what the GP
Maybe
is.
it's about
Top of my
12k, I
head.
guess. It's a little bit more than 12k.
We should
But yeah,
probably
that's
also
pretty
give
close.
Secret and Zerdurium time to talk about this.
Yeah.
Out of character, see how they want to handle it.
So it is an option.
Because I'm not saying we can't do it, but it's a lot of meta knowledge that we're using to try and resurrect them.
Yeah.
And Whizpops is the only arcane inclined person, as we have proved time and again in just this session.
Because you need it's a 1,000 diamond gold for the restoration, right?
Yes.
So you need 11,000 gold pieces just for the diamonds. You need, and then the actual cost of restoration is what level spell? It's a 3rd level.
Yeah.
And you need to be level 5 to cast it as a cleric.
Yes.
So 3 times 5 times 10 for that. So the total cost
I'll be
comes
right
out.
back, I'm getting a drink.
It's actually closer to 13,000 because it's
Oh shit! I forgot to give you
12,970.
guys treasure.
I'll take treasure.
We did a lot of things. Okay, hold on. Okay.
It's a small consolation for Wizpop.
So one of the treasures is that
Maybe we have enough.
treasure in that can be appraised. That was the silver collar for the bone golem. If it wasn't obvious what that was, but the other ones. Does anybody have who's not Wizpops read magic?
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
have read magic. Let me double check though. Ooh, actually I don't. Okay. Oh no, I do. I have read magic.
You do. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Layla, then you automatically read these scrolls, and you see that there's a scroll of animate dead, so you can animate them. Ooh. No. A
I don't think you'd
scroll
want
of
that.
contagion. A scroll
You know what I always thought?
of
Sorry.
ray of exhaustion.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And a scroll of symbol of pain. And this was also in the library
These
that
are
you
all
guys
good.
were studying in.
These are all arcane spells, right?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. It's Nathy's.
Yeah, I
Wiz
think
Pops
so.
can use them.
Although,
Or Nematep with a
animate
UMD.
dead might not be.
They would be a bad idea.
Well, it's an arcane. Yeah, it can be arcane or divine, but
Now,
these are all arcane.
create undead would be cool, and I've always wanted to do this. You can use create undead to create a skeletal champion,
Oh, yeah.
and skeletal champions still retain the intellect and memories of their former lives. So you
But would
could,
it be able to
as a
cast
much
spells?
cheaper. No, it would. They could retain their class levels.
Oh my god. Except doesn't Wizpops hate undead?
Oh yeah, no, he would. It wouldn't be an option
As
for
does
Wiz.
Nematep.
So that would be
It would
like
be horrible.
Okay with that.
it would be like torture.
But I've always wanted to do this as like a necromancer or something. It's like, why spend all the money to get them resurrected when I could just turn them into a perfectly fine skeleton?
Take
I'm
leadership.
just trying to
get
raise
your
a family
cohort,
over here.
Then turn it into a skeleton. Get a new cohort. Turn it into a skeleton. Get a new cohort and have an army.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
I would-
fair, when
totally
your
play a
whenever your
skeleton
cohorts
champion.
die, it lowers your leadership score. So there's
Oh.
limits
That's
on what
true.
you can do with that.
Wait, oh yeah, when you turn them to a skeleton champion, you kind of have to kill them.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, just when they
people
die,
will
that
see it's
lowers
like,
it
oh, that's
too.
bad.
But it probably lowered even more if you turn him into a skeleton. Like you probably are double dipping at that point.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we exit here,
We
and we're gonna have
exit.
our time to mourn for Wizpops that night.
Yes.
But yeah, if we can find a
Sorry,
13th level
we can do.
cleric, we could theoretically spend 13,000 gold to resurrect him.
I heard
mean,
that there was
Well,
a.
you guys
have that
know
much
somebody
gold.
that you have good reputation with who has high power, so.
It's just
We do.
Yeah.
spending that much gold is a lot.
13,000 is a big ask though. So yeah.
I will
for
do
sure.
anything she asks to get Wizpops
Yeah.
resurrected.
Yeah, I mean,
will take one
maybe
for the team.
maybe it creates like a side quest or like an obligation for us later down the line. That could be interesting actually.
But we still only have 3
Like,
days.
Swear
access
to
the-
be her loyal retainer or something.
I mean, hopefully we've dealt with enough of the bad things in here. You guys could trek for a couple days while I'm entertaining her.
Maybe.
So at level 7, I get to choose another element. What should I do?
How about?
I know
Earth?
what I'm getting at level 7, and it's amazing. Well, I get a couple
thinking
things.
Fire.
But the biggest one I get, Wings of Darkness. Wings of Darkness is really great because unlike most of the flight abilities you can pick up, this one you can activate as a swift action, which is kind of absurd, honestly. But that's like the very first
How do you
words,
find
as a
these
swift
builds?
action.
I want these builds.
I just poke around in Hero Lab a lot, I guess. I don't know. I looked at this is like the ability that, I mean, this is just the Shadow
I'll be right
mystery
back.
on Oracle, so it's like you're looking at,
Okay.
there's only like there's only like a dozen revelations or whatever to pick from anyway. Actually, I think even less, a little bit less than a dozen. So it's pretty easy to pick through them and figure out which ones you like. I mean, honestly, the Darkness one's got a lot of really cool ones though. Like Army of Darkness is
like
kind of neat. If you wanted to do a like a summoning build, you don't have to take the focus conjuration.
Dude, that's what I should do. I should punish Secret for killing my character by making a pure summoner.
Oh my god, that'd punish everybody.
Tracker.
That would punish everybody though.
That's true.
They're punishing you all for letting Wizpops die.
I wouldn't have this.
Oh my god.
I've never done something like a summoner. But I always hear don't do it because it's awful, so I don't.
One of the revelations I can get gives me dark vision, or increases my existing dark vision by 60 feet, which is pretty cool. But the other thing that's really neat about it is at level 11, it lets you see perfectly in any kind of darkness, including deeper darkness. So when I get to level 11, I could just start casting deeper darkness and be like, I could see it through it. Nobody else will, but I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'll just... it's really useful if I run a situation like where Wizpops did, where I have to like face off against some people by myself. It gives me a pretty useful tool in that case.
The problem with resurrecting Wizpops is that puts the party down a ton of gold, and like games like this aren't gonna, make up for that.
Well, they can actually, because the thing is, to sort of say, like, you have to, like, you can there's other ways you can make money.
Level, aren't you? Does anybody have?
Yeah, and you can make money outside the normal confines of the adventure path. Like,
that's true.
All we need to do is say, like, we're really poor right now. We need to make some money, and Secret maybe comes up with a little homebrew thing for us to do or something, or like runs an extra module that's outside the adventure path, or I don't know. Like, there's lots of options.
I don't know.
As long as we're communicative about what we want to do, she probably will be fine. Like, she'd probably be fine preparing something else. She might even have something else prepared that she could adapt to this anyway, because she's already got some stuff she's done.
Don't decide now.
I don't consider spending gold to raise a party member to be a hardship.
Just consider what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll deal with it if we have.
Part of the game.
When you heard maybe Wizpops in Death heard Raz shout, "Wizpops!" as he's like smashing the bone golem.
Maybe. Maybe it'll bring his spirit back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, sweet, I get the level.
Wizpops is definitely one of...
I
like all
you should keep playing Wizpops.
One of my favorite characters. But at the same time, it's like...
Negotiate something with Secret so that you can keep playing Wizpops.
I'm also the kind of person who likes doing the character builds. Like, that's what I like about Pathfinder.
Yeah. So it is an opportunity to build another character.
But, Zerdurium, also think of it this way.
But
your character might change, and it might change in ways that you didn't foresee or don't like, or maybe you do like. But that also gives you more build opportunities, because now you're building off of, like, experiences.
Yeah, but it's all based
feedback.
on, like, I guess, like, I like doing, like, the mechanical build, not like the, character development or, like, normal leveling up.
But that can affect your mechanical choices.
Let's play some TFT.
Well, when do you want me to decide? Because don't we need to know? Or don't you need to know?
Not this session.
It'll take some time.
Oh, there is actually another option as well that is cheaper.
I won't be here next week. It's perfect. Secret.
Oh, there you go. There is another option that's cheaper than Resurrection. The Druid option actually is still up on the table because there's the spell Cyclic Reincarnation. Which allows you that one would cost 5,000 gold worth of oils, and it's a level 6 spell, so it'd be a lot cheaper actually. Although, I think
why don't you go get your Momonofra to, resurrect me because I died.
I think that's part of the plan.
The other thing too with Cyclic Reincarnation is you would come back as the same race. You'd come back as a human. Although you'd be younger
come back
again.
As a gnome. I look like a gnome on my token.
Uh,
What spell is this?
It was
Pluto?
telling the future.
Cyclic reincarnation.
Alright, well I won't decide now.
It works
think
like reincarnate, but you can. It's a level 6 version of it, so it's a higher level spell. And you can use it on stuff that. I think you would have 2
Is
negative
that not
levels that
on
we'd have to get rid of.
SRE?
It is on the SRD. That's where I'm looking at it right now, but it's
Oh, I'm
not
looking up
from.
Resurrection. Sorry. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, it says it functions as reincarnate except as noted, so it doesn't say they're negative levels. So I'm assuming it works the 2 negative levels you get from reincarnate. But yeah. So, but it is a level 6 spell, so level 7. I don't know. I guess it's probably. I think it's still cheaper because the oils are only 5,000 instead of like you're not have to pay the 10,000 on the diamond. You just get 2,000 gold worth of diamond for the 2 negative levels. You'd have to space out those over 2 weeks, but and actually, I could technically get restoration and save a little bit of money on that as one of my 3rd level spells.
So you need to find a body that closely resembles its original body. Wait, am I looking at the right one? Yeah.
Wow, my game is all players secret.
Can it not be the
Literally
same
all
body,
platinum
or...
silver too.
Or maybe
no,
they're
it
just
returns them
saying
to
if you
life in
don't
a
have-
body. It returns them to spell in a body that closely resembles the original body. So it does grow like a new body for you. You don't need to like find someone else's
okay.
like another dead body to move them into.
I was gonna say that's
but
kind of dark.
it says it makes it makes a new body. It's sort of like reincarnate, but it's a little bit. It makes one that's closer. Like he wouldn't look the same. He'd be a young version of Wiz Pops. But so he wouldn't get his age. He'd lose his age bonuses still. But yeah, it is cheaper though. So that's the other option besides resurrection. Also, it might be easier to find a level 11 druid compared to a level 13 cleric. So those are 2 options that I know of.
Or I make the summoning character. I think you were gone, Secret. I said I was gonna make a summoner who just summons tons of things to flood the combat tracker.
Yeah, he's like, I'll get revenge on everyone.
That's the goal.
Exactly. So are we done for today then? And we'll do all the flavor stuff.
I think so.
Next session.
I am for sure.
Okay.
If that's your call.
Yeah.
Game Master.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do.
We're out for now, and then like we'll figure out whether or not a funeral for Wiz Pops even happens next session or whatnot.
So yeah, next
I hope
session
so.
I'm gone, but then I'll be here the one after. So
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
works
hopefully
out.
figure out what you want before next session, even though you're not going to be here.